I am sure sports. You know me there, I'm coast to coast representing. I mean, I say this is righteous representing for Omar. You don't know, come get the sports over here from near and far. Boy. Me say I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. If me not sure, that me not say it. Know who score, that me not say it. Never know the game play, that me not say it. If me never see no game, me no know who play. For your sports news, better come over here so. For your soccer news, then come over here so. If you don't love sports, still come over here so. For the day done, you are gonna love over here so.
So when it comes on to behavior concerning football, Jamaica is decent. I am sure that if we can get all of these things done, set in place by the end of April, it gives us enough time before the World Cup campaign. Not afraid of no Brazil, no Argentina with these crapper players. We are good enough. Remember, like, subscribe, share. Listen, comment, let me know what your thoughts are.
Trick Jerk Marinade gives your meats and vegetables authentic Jamaican jerk flavor. The spices are directly from Jamaica. Spices like jerk seasoning, allspice, scotch bonnet pepper, fresh scallions, thyme, ginger, and garlic. The key ingredients to a great jerk marinade. 0% sugar and low in sodium. You want to try it?
Made up of 18 Jamaican herbs and spices, add delicious, bold flavor to your next grilling experience. Flavoring sauce, a marinade, basting, condiment, or topping. Trick Nick Jerk Barbecue Sauce.
All right. Good morning. Welcome to I Am Sure Sports. I am your host, Mannings Man. It's a fantastic day. I think I need to add a little bit more light to this live. So give me 1 sec. Let me get some light for you people. Yeah, I think that is brighter and that is lovelier. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing fine. Hope you're living good and you're enjoying time, developing yourself and becoming a better version of you. Again, welcome to the platform. This video is powered by Prestige Finance, lending a helping hand when you need it most. And Trick Nick Catering. Yes, big up to Trick Nick, who continues to break barriers and overcome hurdles over there in North America. All right. It is a day that the Lord has made, and so we will rejoice and be glad in it. We are forever grateful for the good gift of life given to us by the Heavenly Father, the one who made the heavens and the earth. He loves us with an unconditional love, and he promises to never leave us nor forsake us. His words are true. And no matter what you're going through, no matter what opposition is coming against you, the hand of the Lord is ever near you. Reach out and touch the Lord as he passes by. That little hymn we used to sing in school, it says, you'll find he's not too busy to hear your heart's cry. He's passing by this moment, your need to supply. reach out and touch the Lord as he passes by. I know some of you listening to this right now, you're saying that, wow, I remember that. I remember that in primary school or prep school, or even for some of us basic school, or some of us even high school. Yeah, but we never forget those things and these things because they are part of who we are. We're not ashamed of the gospel of Jesus Christ because it's the power of salvation to everyone who believes, to the Jews first and then to all the Gentiles. All right, so we're going to get into our topics bright and early today, but there are a few things we want to ask of you, right? We want to ask you, as usual, to make sure that you hit the like button. All right, hit the like button, people. Hit the like button right now. Go and hit that like button if you haven't done so yet, right? If you have not subscribed to I Am Sure Sports, please make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the platform right now. We also love for you to share the content with others so they can know what is going on, all right? Yeah, with the platform, and they come and they join us, right? We are experiencing what I call steady growth. The good thing is that we are in competition with no one, and that's the thing. We are in our own lane. We are in our own league. You understand me? There is no competition. We stand tall and we stand strong in what we believe and how we put forth ourselves. And yeah, that's just it. All right. So there you go. We're going to talk about the EPL as Manchester City are set to face Tottenham Hotspurs today. Yeah, lost all hope in Fulham over the weekend, but let's see if Spurs can do something. I don't believe that City will slip up, right? The JPL, I told you so. I told all the coaches what to expect and what they were supposed to do. And the two set of teams that listened to me, they got the results. The others who just went ahead and never paid attention to the video suffer the consequences of some of the decisions. We're going to talk about that. Then there's a U20, U17, and a Reggae Girls camp coming up. How is the JFF managing to keep all of these camps simultaneously, right? And then we are going to talk a little bit of the NBA. We are also going to talk a little bit on some social matters and issues, like what is happening in our schools. Like, I mean, lots of stabbing and all kind of things, kids getting you know what I mean, carn up all over the place, and a lot of fights and stuff. What is really going on in our high schooling system? Why these things are happening? What are we going to do to destabilize the power of gangs on our high schoolers and infiltrate and impact the schools? Are schools still really having back in my time in school, it was mini church. You understand me? And many people may say, well, the church has this and the church is that and God has this and have all of those things. But one thing I know is that when we were centered around Christ in our schooling system, a lot of these things were not happening. And don't tell me the access to things that's created that. It is us pushing God out of our lives, pushing him out of our schools, pushing him out of our communities. That is what is causing the problem. People don't want to even have the churches at their schools anymore. These are the things that are leading to some of the issues in our school. Now there's no perfect church and there's no perfect believer. But one thing I know is that a community, a school, a family, a nation that is built on Christ will be built stronger and better than one that isn't. I don't care what anybody else want to say, but I know by evidence that when we used to have devotions and churches would come into the schools and pray with kids, and there was always a teacher who goes to church that you could go and talk to, and they'd come in and mediate and all of those things. When those things were happening, we didn't even have security guards. We didn't. At my school, we never had security guards. You had a caretaker. He didn't have a uniform. You just know that this person is the caretaker for the school property. That was it. And kids would respect him and respect the school. You know you couldn't get in a fight in your uniform. What is happening? The schools need to open the door to the church. And when I say the church, I'm not talking about people who are fanatics and all of those things. I'm talking about people who are living according to the holy book by their everyday practices. Right? It didn't matter. Even the kid who was Rastafarian in our country, though we have Rastafarians, they stand in the devotion and their parents have nothing. They have nothing wrong. They don't feel any way about it. The Jehovah's Witness, they would be there. They would all be there. Muslims, they would all be there. And we grew together as one. But all of a sudden, we have pushed God out for schools. Push him out. And every man is free to do what he wants to do, be what he wants to be, say what he wants to say. And so, you see, a lot of people thought no, because it hasn't reached them. But when you begin to see the carns piling up in your family and 15 and 14-year-olds that are your blood relatives going down, you will realize that without God, this is all a waste. Like I said, maybe the principals were Freemason, but they still allowed it. I'm telling you, that's it. That's it, people. So we need to get that. Churches used to have street meetings in the most vile places. In the most vile places. And I'm telling you, I'm not here to Christianize anyone. I'm not telling anyone to believe what I believe. I am telling you that without the Creator God at the center of any people, it's death and destruction. Ain't nobody forcing anybody to do anything or to be anything. This is not a call for anybody to go to church or to believe in any God. But one thing I know, without the Creator God at the center of this country, it's going to get worse. And at some point, even the humble will pick up arms. And there'll be civil unrest if we push God out. I rest my case. Now, need to tackle that JPL. All right? But before I do that, need to play something for you because it's a serious show today. No joke. No joke. Serious show today. I need to find something and play it for you. No joke. All right? Where is it? Let me find it. Where is Demo? I didn't do any show yesterday, because you see, everything that I spoke Thursday and Friday, it played out at Sabina Park on Sunday. So me in the Monday morning quarterbacking. So anybody here pick up them things. You go and listen to the show last week. I talked about the battles, and it took one bad decision, battle through. Remember we talked about that and the security concern? You remember that? You remember I talked about what the team should look like, and every single change that I said Cavaliers would make, Cavaliers made. Everyone I said Mount Pleasant would make, Mount Pleasant made. And when I go them training, I don't watch them training. And watch here. The teams that they played against, didn't make the necessary adjustments and they suffered. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that. Because I realize that part of the whole footballing thing here, it needs to get better. And I'm going to tell you where part of the downfall is. People will tell me when they're hearing this, I'm going to play something for you all right? Tell me when they're hearing it.
All artists are reggae artists representing for who?
Reggae boys, so say, apparently they haven't heard the we. It gonna take all the ballers in the world to defeat we. Reggae boys,
Reggae boys on the Madi, say yes. Style them like a gel. But there's a big up Reggae Boys fan club.
Whoa!
Bobby Reed, Bowser, Mari Gray,
Kaim Dixon, Shaman Nicholas, you know about this go? On the field.
They can't stop it from win the match. They can't, the player them not the manager. They can't stop it from win the match. Somebody tell the coach if you left boy.
From Grand Spend to Jungle, Jamaica win. From Spanglers to Garden, Jamaica win. From town to Spanish Town, Jamaica win. The whole universe at Jamaica win.
Hey.
Probably them never heard the way.
Oh yes, Jamaica, now we run the island.
We play so good and the world I love way. Some boy out a road that carry benefit way. True, we play so good and the world I love way. Some side out a road that carry benefit
too
way.
much. Them send a team they to go play reggae boys. You know see them end up shape like a dog.
You know Jamaica, them a kick the ball with the boots, them will let down. Yeah, win one heap of games, send another come. Whether rain or shine, so we weather up. So we do the thing, reggae boys say forever young.
We are score for the whole of them. Skill with skill, we skiller than the whole of them. Style Jamaican, reggae boys,
better than
to the
whole
world.
of them.
Yeah,
Jamaica, the whole of them.
to the universe.
Better than the whole of them.
They can't stop it from win that match. They can't, the player them not the manager. They can't stop it from win that match. Somebody tell a coach if you left boy up me walk to stadium with it. We walk to stadium with it.
Reggae boy,
Walk to stadium with it. We walk to stadium with it. Walk to stadium with it.
Yo, even when I hear that again now, for drop money. Even though I hear more, I will drop some super sticker, super chat for hear more. Yeah. Yes, because we don't eat cheese. All right. All right. So listen, we don't want to hear more, we drop a super sticker, we drop it again. All right. So listen. So, all right. Number one, you see this heaper. I think people are deflecting. The biggest problem with the game. The biggest problem. Yes, tickets are now on sale, right? Simon, yeah, man, let them know. Tickets are now on sale, people. You can get the tickets. You see how early them come out. Tickets are now on sale. 1,500 and 5,500. Bleachers, 1,500. Grandstand, 5,500. Tickets are now available. All right. So, the biggest issue had nothing to do with the ball incident. The ball incident that people making this big hullabaloo about, that is minor compared to big television broadcast. We call it internationally because it was in North America. All right. When it goes on Sportsmax, the broadcaster's YouTube channel, it will be seen over there by people all over the world. All right. So the biggest issue was the bottles throwing. Number one, where and how did glass bottles come into the stadium? We spoke about it weeks on top of weeks. We said all it will take for these fans, especially at Sabina Park, is it takes one bad decision for everything to go back to what we're probably used to. I will say a lot of restraint was shown and the fans were brought back together thanks to the Arnett Garden players who pleaded with their fans, who we can say safely that they were the ones who were upset. So possibilities are that they were throwing the bottles. The Arnett Gardens players did a very good job in calming their fans down, and the game was completed, and we're happy for that. We also must speak, however, that it was a massive turnout, and I think the idea of playing the Mount Pleasant game first brought out the Mount Pleasant fans from early. That was big. Big. The whole production of this thing, is fantastic. Good job to the organizers, except that delay at the start of the game should not have happened, because whatever balls were being used should have been it should have been known from before, so that because it's TV, like in American sports, you don't have these delays. When something's supposed to start, it starts. That's just it. All right. Yeah, man, Mount Pleasant fans are always there early, Simon, trust me. All right, I'm going to invite Simon on. Maybe he can tell us about the tickets and stuff. But let me just go to this, because we're going to come back to the battle thing and about the game, right? The finals will be played at the National Stadium, which I think has a better control. Right? So, yeah. All right. So, mom. Yeah. All right. So, here we go. It will be played at the stadium, so there'll be less issues, I think. And I don't think Mount Pleasant is the kind of team that you'll find doing this whole bottle throwing business. I don't think so. I don't think they are that team that will necessarily get into the whole bottle throwing. So I suspect we won't have that issue at the Mount Pleasant game. Anything is possible, however, and measures must be put in place to prevent these things from happening. All right? Measures must be put in place to prevent any reoccurrence of this. But where were the secret? Don't tell me that these things were sold. First thing, they should have been sold in cups. You don't find modern stadiums nowadays anywhere in the world where people bring in bottles. No, you're not allowed to bring it in. Nope. No. All right. So the organizers must make sure that these things are not allowed inside the stadium. They have to make sure that these things are not allowed. It is too much of a risk to such a wonderful product. I remember, Fabi Fernandez, that's what I'm saying. We're talking about it. But again, the Arnett Garden players and the fans calm down after a while. And I must say this as well, that the decisions that were made by the referee were correct. That was a penalty. You can call it, I always tell people, don't tell me that it is soft. It is not soft. If you touch the man inside the box that way, you have given the referee a decision to make. So it is up to the referee. Once he makes a decision, that's it. Don't give him the decision to make. Simply put, do not give the referee the decision to make. That's one. All right? The foul on the Garden player was not a penalty. Good decision by the referee. But the other one was a penalty. Because Cadiel Irwin barged into the back of the man. Penalty. No argument. The Mount Pleasant red card was a red card. Probably a ban on top of it and a fine. Because that can be seen as assaulting an official. Man lose him head. I tell you some of these names that them people call themselves, but hey, Shaquille Dye, you know me always defend it. Change your name, the boss. Them heap of mad dog and hey, listen, don't call yourself like Ratty and Mad Dog and you understand me? Don't give yourself a killer and don't, if you give yourself certain name, it come with a certain kind of behavior. Mad Dog, you have a mad streak in your boss. That's why you did that madness. Be careful of what you name yourself. There's power behind a name. Every time them say mad. It is speaking into your life, my brother. Tell them to stop calling you Mad Dog. Your name Shaquille Diamond. That was madness. You could be banned for a couple of games and find some money for that. Because it could be seen as assault. Hey, man, I still not talk nonsense, man. Oh, is that Marlon? But you mean say them do have plastic bottle for rum? Hey, Marlon Nelson, man, maybe of course them have plastic bottle. Rum, you can bring the rum come at the game in a big old jug and spray it in the cup them. A cup them and them drink the rum in Marlon. You remember there was a time when Red Stripe used to sell at the stadium and them have the jug and the people them back and them spray the Red Stripe in the cup. Get some of those for the rum. Put it in something and spray it out and pour it out. No bottle. I could be the Prime Minister entourage. No bottle. Not even a plastic bottle. Buy a cup of water. You know the cup them, the big cup, get them thing there. If the rear bar is there, you tell the people at the rear bar that you can't bring the liquor them in a bottle. Bring them in a jug and pour it out. It not so hard. Marlon, it not so hard. Red Stripe used to do it. It not so hard. Or keep the bar, keep the refill station on the outside and let then you pay some stewards to come on the inside and sell it. You can't put people, you know many people are not going to go back to match because they were so scared at the bottle throwing. You know many people, this was their first experience, having heard so much about it, and them go there and buckle and water, wet them up and buckle, lick them. You know when people get licking at them head from buckle? A fling from up the top and them down on the lower levels. Who said them now go back on a match? They were unsure what was going to happen.
Morning, man. Long time in a show here now, General.
Yeah, man. Welcome to I Am Sure Sports. Good day, sir. How you doing?
Spring scream, just after one thing. If people just drop in on me here talk about this cup thing, brother. Big man a drink out a cup of match, a while back. So here what I suggest, right? Have a special stance. Just for the spectators them a club where you know get trouble. Because everybody in Jamaica know which state of spectators them get trouble. So put them in a stance by themselves.
No, man. That is no. You can't do that, man. No, you stereotype people right there, so. You stereotype people.
No, I don't stereotype it. Right. In England and enough other places. If you're Arsenal fans, you're in the Arsenal side of the stand. If you're a Tottenham fan, you're over the Tottenham.
No, but that's a different. No, man, that's a different. No, you go to the. Have you ever watched the English Premier League? and see people throwing glass bottles out on a pitch?
No, but hold on, Copa.
No.
You watch the Turkish league and see people that throw flares or all kind of weapons out there?
Flares. Yeah, flares. Flares. And what? Yeah.
Alright. In a Turkish league, I buckle man them throw. In a Mexican league, you know, so people are like kill people in a stadium in a Mexican league.
But Carla, what does that have to do with the game at Sabina Park though? What I'm saying to you, there are two different things you're having. If fans they separate Tottenham fans from Arsenal fans, not because of the fear of throwing bottles on the field, but because they don't want the fans, rival fans, to be fighting. That's why they separate them.
So what is wrong with separating the certain teams from certain teams?
But it was not the teams that were having the conflict. It was a referee's decision that they had an issue with. So the referee...
Yeah, but everybody know which set of fans that throw the back of the bus.
But it don't matter. It could have been... What I'm saying, Carla, is that it could have been a bad decision against Mount Pleasant and they threw bottles on the field.
All right, pause. All right. How much percentage of the buckle them were up on the field was actually glass buckle?
We never check percentage. All right, you go. We never check percentage.
By the way, Gunners Boss are in action, right?
Yeah.
Gunners Boss, you see?
Yeah, follow Gunners.
You need to check your sexuality, bad man. You can't hear a big grown man and I call him princess. Look like you get turned on by a big grown crusty wife. That's why you reach a princess.
You're allowed to. I'm better.
Anyway, ignore the fine action. Don't say it's a special. Yes,
I'm here talking your God for fine action.
Hey, Gunners Boss, I'm married still. So don't make my wife. But don't worry, Gunners Boss. Yeah,
the man for the radio. Come on, I'm calling, man.
Yeah, man. All right. But that joke aside. Hey, you know, say, you know, surprise me doing.
But what I'm saying to you, Carla, though, I don't believe I have been to stadium in the States, in the Caribbean, in Canada, and in Europe, and I've never seen glass bottles in the stands being like serving people glass bottles. Never see it. I'm not saying it is not possible, but I've said I've never seen it. Maybe plastic cups.
But two things
plastic cups.
Two things I must say.
Or paper cups. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I know two things I must say. There's a very small amount of glass bottle get thrown on the field, right? And then that come from one section of the crowd, one set of spectators. So nothing wrong.
No, Carla,
you put them set of spectators the inner stands.
But that would not stop the bottles from being thrown. So if you put all...
No, but at least...
hold on.
But at least, hold on. At least you stop the neutrals them. When they're at the stadium, from after have to use them and I cover up them head back like come have to use my hand cover up my head back in case a man can't throw.
So you want to put them somewhere because you don't want to get hit by a bottle, which is good. But do you realize that the game...
Yes, but I want the neutral them to get hit by a bottle.
But do you realize the bigger issue is that the game stopped? That is bigger than... That is the biggest issue, you know? That the game could have been called off.
And in an event like that, you find the team them appropriately, right? But you see, when you deal with them thing, you soft and deal with the spectator them soft. I bet you the man them get a proper fine, and next season you know say, yo, they have to play behind a closed stadium for like a 10 match. You don't see them through another back.
Right, but Carla, you believe that?
Hold on. You remember back in the days, the Tivoli rivalry, what matches have to play up a camp until them calm down?
No, man. It's not a lot of times that happened, man. It was just in the midst of Carla, you can't tell me them things, man. No. Carla. Don't make it sound like every time Annette and Tivoli used to play it at Up Park Camp. No, it's not true.
No, not every time. It was every time in the but in a particular time, I have to play it up at Up Park Camp. And when them calm down,
I remember two games. I remember 2 games that happened. 2 games, and they had to play it because there were incidents as well in Up Park Camp. And the next time they played at Up Park Camp, they did it without fans. The point I'm making, though, Carla, is that do you know that it is not only Arnett Gardens, Tivoli, and Waterhouse fans. it is possible that there are fans in every single club in the JPL that if a decision goes against them, they can throw a battle.
It possible, but just like in a...
It just so happened that this time the decision went against. So don't make the battles available to them. That must be the solution.
But hold on, I understand what you say, but just like in England, we know we set a fans with trouble. We know we set a fans with trouble in Turkey. We know we set a fans with every... What you say?
What you mean that we set a fans...
In Italy, we know we set a fans with trouble.
Which set of fans get trouble in Italy?
Now the ultra them, the Roma fans, them and the last year fans and them, man, them give the most of trouble.
So you don't think Arsenal fans give trouble?
Not to the extent of like our Millwall fans and them Peter man there.
Millwall caller?
Yeah man, that's what they know they are Premier League, a top flight league, you know things that used to go on back in the day.
Caller, what are you talking about, Caller? You don't think Manchester United fans give and Chelsea fans give problems?
Them not gonna wait for problem, man.
What are you talking about? You see when time these fans go Europe and thing, what happened? What you think? If they don't give any problems, why they have to separate, have different entrance? Why they have to let some of them stay inside the venue, allow some to go?
Because them don't get as much problem as some other set of people, right? When man under them liquor, because remember that is another set of issue, you know. When man under them liquor, man smoke them weed, you know, right? Even good behavior people start getting liquor problem, you know.
But are you saying them not get problem?
I say them not get as much problem. It's a difference, you know.
Okay, all right.
Just like how you don't get much problem as don't me with a Guinea was. Presumably. You understand? Because probably you get a whole heap of problem and bother people hard and top the head up. But you understand? No, Trippy, I'm not contradict myself, Trippy. But Marlon, it's obvious who to find. I have hear people that say, boy, you can't find people when back to show because they don't know we set a spectators them do it and blah, blah, blah. And you have to do a send my set of spectators them to show back and show things and make it look like, say, and you do it and no one know if I'm fooling. Everybody know we set a spectators show back at the match. Every single body.
Carla, all you have to do is to avoid the fines, do not sell anything in bottles. Simple. That's easier to do than to try investigate who was throwing the bottles.
So hold on, so me want my water, you give me my water in a cup.
So have you ever gone to a stadium in America to watch any sport? You don't get it in any bottle. You get it in cups.
Yeah, but American culture kind of different from Jamaican culture.
Wait. So why difference with drinking? What is it?
It's a different man, remember?
Hold on. Have you ever gone to a fast?
If you don't drink, so you probably wouldn't.
What you mean,
you would probably wouldn't even know this. But Jamaica culture is a culture, boss.
Have you ever gone to a fast food restaurant? Tell me a fast food restaurant in Jamaica. Do you get anything to drink from the even water in a bottle? No, you get it in the cup with your straw. Listen after, right? You can't make the 1% or the 0.5%, right? Disenfranchised at 99.5%. Because a man go match, right? 5 man apart, right? Them that buy a quart bottle. So them buy them quart bottle from the real native stand, right? Alright, cool. Yeah, I say no. All of them can't buy the quart bottle. Them have to continue to go to the bar over, forget cup. No, the quart that you buy can be sold in a big cup. Like
in a big cup.
Look at this. So you can pour it out for you and your friend. Them see there, no same thing you gotta do, but it's a plastic cup.
And then what? You know, for the plastic cup, they just show me can bust a man head.
No, this is not. Lord have mercy, my brother. It's not a plastic. This is not plastic. I'll show you. I'll give you an example of the size, not the type. What wrong with your Prince Green, man? Come on.
All right.
If you're gonna take this,
right? Hold on,
Yo.
When we got a match for drink our liquor and full dry the match, right?
You know what this means?
We don't drink out a cup because of some honest man.
But a cup you drink out. Why you drink the rum out of a cup?
No man, it's a difference, man. It's a difference. But anyway, all them man big up themselves, you know, man. Including our gunners, man.
Me not tell you no lie, no. You know who you sound like? People tell me if me I tell her, you sound like a brother named Teddy Lee. Not the conversation, you know, but just how you talk. You sound like a Teddy Lee. Big up yourself.
Yeah, man, big up on the everybody, man.
All right then. All right. So we have a next caller coming. We'll take this one. Flavor Max, welcome to I Am Sure Sports.
We have to start the show. The caller there. Caller, big up yourself. Clap him up. Anyway, man, I want to talk about two things.
Yeah.
Well, first, I want to kick off. What a baller Leon Bailey is, man. Leon Bailey is a gem, you know, man. I watched the baller yesterday. The Aston Villa game versus Liverpool. Oh, my God.
And Leon played, and he played well yesterday. Yeah, yesterday is a game you're going to highlight.
Absolutely well.
Yesterday. In yesterday's game.
Yes.
Okay.
Yesterday's game, yes.
I have seen many games this season where Leon Bailey look world class. My opinion yesterday was not one of them.
You come on, man. I don't know with that statement out of you and the caller that's come off on the phone, which one they were waiting on the right side.
Let me tell you this. Me watch games, even against Arsenal. Me watch games this season where Leon Bailey look like he is the number one player in the world. Yesterday was not one of those days.
But he looked like the number one player in the world yesterday. The man was literally dishing out assists, left, right, and center, and them couldn't take it.
It's one assist Leon Bailey had in the first half, my brother. The ball that he played across in the first half, he played a ball across that Diego Carlos and Ollie Watkinson was right. That should have been a goal, and it didn't.
And one to the one when he cut back on the left foot and pushing it Durant. And Durant couldn't turn. In the first half, I'm saying in the first half, Leon Bailey had one assist. That should have been a goal in the first half. In the first half. What about, I don't know if this one is the first half or the second half. What about the one when he cut back, let go about 3 players?
That is the second half. That's the second half.
And trade it to Durant. And Durant don't know what to do with it.
All right, Flavor Max, while I appreciate your love for Leon Bailey.
No, man. No. This is a different show. I am not even banter. Because sometimes
no, man.
And you're a super fan.
No, man.
But this is, I know your show is not this kind of show.
Sorry.
So you're not even talking like that right now.
Ollie Watkins, not Ollie Watkinson. Ollie Watkins. All right, so let me say, thanks Demo, thanks Jason. What I'm saying, let me just correct that. In the first half, Leon Bailey did not play well. In fact, he got a knock in the first half where the player stepped in his ankle and he rolled off the field and he cried out. Well, shortly after that, he had the assist, the ball that he came down the flank, very fortuitous they would call it, and he played it across. And Diego Carlos should have scored it. Ollie Watkins was right there and he missed it. In the second half, after the first 10 minutes, Leon Bailey played well. So if I go by time, the time that he was ineffective, the time of the game was way more. I can list other games this season. That's
your opinion, man. Okay. That's your opinion. That is not my opinion. And a host of other fans and the opinion of the commentator. Every time Leon Bailey touched the ball, the commentator was just singing praises on the ball. Praises. They were saying, yo, the skill and the ability was always there, but it was just a matter of if he have the endurance to go.
You'd have to find me one of those things. You'd have to find me one of those things.
You never listen to the commentator.
Let me tell you what they said about Leon Bailey in the first half. Yeah, I can tell you some of the comments in the first half. In the first half, one of the things they said that he has played more this season. I don't know where they were waxing lyrically about him in the first half. I don't know.
I am telling you, say yes, they were saying it, they were waxing him lyrically.
All right,
the skill.
All right.
No. I come on your show to lie about Leon Bailey. I'm telling you what I heard yesterday.
Sir, Flavor Max, so you're going to say me I call you like you say my opinion, you know.
No,
but because my opinion different from your own, me I call you, me not say all right, you make a case.
But
make a case. Me not gonna share my opinion.
Facts, I'm telling you.
Okay, so your facts and my facts. Right? Your facts and my facts are a little bit different.
Yeah.
Listen, remember I'm telling you, Leon Bailey is quality, you know. Quality. Let me say this. Leon Bailey this season, in his position, is in the top 5. In his position. If you look at the position that he plays.
Thank you.
But yesterday, I have seen many games where Leon Bailey has looked way better than yesterday. My opinion. But you go ahead.
Well, I'm going to use your argument. I think that is a testament to how he has been playing this season, because yesterday was a very good game, was a great game. And if you saw a game greater than yesterday, that's just a testament to the young man and the young man's form. Nothing is wrong about that.
Yeah, but there cannot be a Jamaican who don't agree that Leon Bailey this season in the Premier League is a standout player in his position. Yes. Nobody in his position. And who could disagree? Who could disagree? You can go to probably like Phil Foden, Saka, Salah, I would say Leon Bailey. Who else? Who else is there in any of the top team? Kulusevski, but he was injured for most of the season from Tottenham. Which one? In his position, but yeah, Kudos. You probably could say Kudos is there, the Western baller, and probably Jared Bowen.
Yeah, no, for real, man. Because even the commentator said, well, like he was the talisman, he was the man that was pulling the string every time he get the ball. It's because it's not just the assists and those things that count, you know. They were saying that every time you get the ball, it seems as if something is going to happen. You know, he was that guy yesterday. And, you know, why we have to go put a petition to get him back in another job.
You're going to put a petition for the man coming at the side when him say him taking a break. What you talk? Oh, Flavor man.
We are going to put a petition for him pull out of the break. That me want.
So you don't need a petition. You need to tell Leon Bailey if you end him break. Why you need a petition?
No, when him see the petition and see how the people them love him and the fans, remember so the man said him play better when he feel love, you know.
So you don't need a petition. So you want the fans them to do? Sign something say Leon, we love you.
Yeah, come play. We want him, give him what I want.
Oh, this is your brother.
I just showed my fellow Jamaica that is doing well at the highest scale, some love. Nothing wrong with that, man. Nothing wrong with that. Because sometimes we come and we talk negative. Sometimes we just can show some love.
All right, boss.
Nothing wrong with showing love.
But I really agree with what you said. Yeah, but your opinion.
Why you don't agree with me, man? Man, why you argue with me? I tell
brother, why we go? What, brother? Just make an expert. We need to go and do a petition to a player.
Yeah.
Say, player, we love you.
Yeah.
So the player come and
play for us. Them not see people do it. Not see people do it to other people who don't show the allegiance or commitment to us. You see people do it whenever play football and they like to Jamaica.
But
Leon, the comment section. Please come, we love you.
Yeah, but Leon Bailey is a part of the team. What are you talking about?
Yes. And him at this point,
Leon Bailey at no point said, I am not playing because I don't feel loved by the fans. At no point has he said that. So why
never said that?
So why the fans need to tell him that they love him? And you believe that will convince him to come and play?
Yeah, change your mind. Nothing wrong with that. He's the best we have right now, and we want our best. We want everybody to come on board.
Right
now.
America. When I say right now, what do you mean? Right now, at the club level, are right now playing with the national team. Who has been Jamaica's best player with the national? No, listen what I'm asking you first. Who has been Jamaica's best player in the national team jersey for the last 6 months?
I'm not talking about.
No man, answer the question. Ask, but that is who we're asking him to come and play for now. That's what I'm asking you.
But you have to judge, and a man always gets selection based on what he's doing now. And he so happened to be doing it at the highest level.
No, man. We're not questioning. No, man. Leon Bailey, once he's available, he's supposed to be in the team and start. That is not the question I'm asking you. So we're not arguing that Leon Bailey is supposed. So the question I'm asking you is, in the last 6 months, who has been the most outstanding player in the national colors?
That's a difficult question, you know.
Whoa.
It's
you want me to give you longer?
9
months. 9 months. Let me give you longer. 9 months.
It's a difficult question. It have a few candidates.
Give me a few. Don't pick one. Give me a few.
Okay. I will tell you. Our goalkeeper.
All right, Andre Blake. Good call.
Yes. Very good. The best call.
Okay. You say a few. Give me a couple others.
Balls a fine form for us. Been playing good. I like. It's not so easy. I like. Low to a lesser extent. Wells. Gray, Demari Gray. After Andre Blake, sorry.
Boy,
Demari Gray. Sorry. Sorry, man. Sorry.
Me just a wonder, caller, how you take so long to reach Demari Gray.
Sorry. I mean, I kind of watch Premier League, and if I'm not in the Premier League, sometimes it's only when Jamaica played, remember. But Demari Gray.
All right, cool. All right, there you go. Right? There you go. All right. But you said you had a second point. Because we have a couple others calling in. So what's the second
point? Then I like the title. The one about sitting and dropping points or not slipping up. I don't like that.
Okay,
I don't like how you put that out here in the air. And no, I don't like that. Because
that is my opinion still,
Again. Tell you what. I will bet you.
Bet me, no.
If City drop points today, you lose both opinion. This one and the Bailey one. What you say?
Huh? Wait.
If City drop points.
If City drop points today, me lose my 2 opinions.
Yes. They're null and void.
Flavor, man.
What you say?
I swear that you had an event last night and you come home tired. I swear.
So what are you trying to say?
You're not sounding very cognitive right now.
I think City dropping points today.
No, all right. No, that is your opinion, I disagree with you. But how does that have anything to do with the other discussion that me need to, City drop point today, we need to put away both opinions? I understand the part there, the reasoning.
No. It's not literal. It's just
have fun.
Trying to
have fun today,
it's just me trying to tell you how confident I am that City is going to drop points today. That's the point I'm trying to make. City dropping points today. And this notion about Spurs not going to show because they don't want Arsenal to win, that's foolishness. Professional sports don't play like that. That's just internet fans talking.
All right, so here's what I would love for Tottenham to do something against City, but I believe that City is too good to make a blunder of this magnitude at this time of the season. That's my point. I would love to see.
Good take.
Yeah.
Good take. But based on history, City has not been prolific at this stadium at Tottenham. When you look at more losses and draws in that column than the win column. And Tottenham do have something to play for as well.
What?
Pride and also points and the possibility of making top 4.
How?
So
do you know that Aston Villa had a drawn result yesterday?
And they need a point against Crystal Palace. Do you know that Crystal Palace can beat them on the last day? And if they beat that, if Tottenham win today and win on the last day, and Aston Villa lose. You know what I'm going through?
Yeah, but you see what is so funny, right? This is our reason, right? You are saying Crystal Palace can beat Aston Villa, who defeated your Arsenal team 2 times. But Tottenham Hotspur, who has struggled against Manchester City in the first round, you're picking them to beat Manchester City.
They never struggle. A 3-3 draw. Don't a City.
And you don't think that was a struggle? To be
So you're gonna City and draw 3-3 with them score 3 goals for them.
Let's be real. Do you know that Arsenal played Manchester without Bruno and without Rashford, right? Do you know that we played City without Silva and De Bruyne?
Yes.
All right. Let's come down to Liverpool. You know that we play Liverpool without Trent and Salah.
Yeah.
All right. The point I'm trying to make is that we have had a lot of luck on our side. And if Arsenal doesn't win this trophy, here's what happened. We played the games that we have dropped points, 10 of them, 5 draws and 5 defeats. In those 10 games, 9 of those games, the Arsenal coach started Kai Havertz in midfield. So at the end of the day, it comes down to the coach learning, and he made some mistake by trying to force Kai Havertz to play in a particular position, and that cost us some points.
Yes.
Right? That is it. So at the end of the day, to have an expectation that City are going to defeat Tottenham going to defeat City so we can win the title. I would love that to happen. Yeah, I'd love that to happen, but I have no confidence in it happening.
Well, I have confidence because we talk it. Yes, Tottenham is not on farm, but they are not a Bramble side. If outside of Liverpool and Arsenal, the next best team are Villa. Next best team you don't want to play City at this time is definitely the Spurs. Given that it is at home as well. So I am fully confident that Spurs can take some points off of City. City is not invincible. I am not convinced that they are invincible. So I am fully confident that they will drop points today and Arsenal will win against Everton and will ultimately win the Premier League. I am fully confident.
All right. It's your confidence, you know. And that's how you feel. I am not confident, but I'm very optimistic, but not confident.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Big up yourself.
All right, fair enough.
Big up yourself.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself, man. It's bad.
Yeah,
Petition, right?
I hear you, boss. All right. Oh geez. All right, hold on there. Let's see if we can get this one. Balakar. Boy, Parish Council was just about to call you, but Balakar. Yeah.
Mornings, man.
Yeah, man. Balakar, wagwan. Welcome to the show. Good afternoon.
Yeah, man. Afternoon to everybody for me. Show when I comment. You see, like, you know, I watch the Premier League for a long while, man. Reason why, you know, so that here, I think it's been a while now since Man City get a win. Take a 3 points from Tottenham, you know, in the Premier League, you know. Tottenham ever happened, you know. You know that. I think you need to check the stats.
I know the stats, Balakar. But yes, here's the stats that I know.
Yeah.
I know this. That when it comes on to this time of the season, City knows what to do and they do what needs to be done to win the title. And I have seen that year after year. So I have an iota of hope that a Tottenham team, not that I know what the history is like at this stadium, but that history was with Harry Kane. Harry Kane is not there.
So, but what me I said to you, man, is, man, Hurricane never they play this time around. Whether
Well,
Manchester don't play
they
or not.
have not played Tottenham over there without Hurricane. This is the first time. So let's see.
So my time is struggle stay in space to no money.
Balakar, you think I don't want? You think I don't want? I want Spurs to win.
You know, when Spurs win, whether Spurs win or draw, Manchester still not to win the league. And that's why Manchester alone, I'm not going to say that now.
Wait, hold on. Say what you go to say. Say what you go to say. That's why Manchester United do. Make the whole of the stadium a leak, all the Arsenal dressing room a leak.
Well, Manchester have to fix up that. When me just said to you, if Manchester United did have Bruno, Rashford, and everybody, still don't want Arsenal win. Don't want Man City win, no Man City.
But Manchester United never help Arsenal.
Never said that we will help them. We did try to help them, boy.
How? Even though I try to help, we don't make we score 5.
So we get them and not score them.
No, we're not getting a chance, man. No defend for dear life.
Well, that man going to win the game now. All right, more move from that now.
Yeah.
The JPL. You did know it's a more pleasant to go back at the final. And as well say, anybody come dead. But the thing is, you always have this problem with this one defender from the first game Mount Pleasant by this mad dog. You understand?
Yeah.
The first time
you and Pesa don't like mad dog, man.
Yeah, because all right. You save win at the first leg when you save the ball after the fourth. So my time the ball, him have the ball, he will respond to me. But when I say, I think you need to just calm down and play the ball here. Because you know the attacker them in the league further in no money fan. Believe it or not, you know.
Yeah.
It's just like back then when we did have the Arnie captain, where every attacker further, so them further.
Oh, Gerald Neil Kunte.
Not Kunte alone, man. The next one, man. The big one with the player on the back of the game. Coach now.
Bigger.
I can't remember.
O'Neal. Bigger. Yeah.
Yeah, and Devante Campbell, if we decided last year, we need to see Devante Campbell in the JPL. It means we make a next step.
But you can't go unless you're bought, you know. Or loan,
yeah,
you know.
Well, so is it that if you don't have an agent, we can pull some shit because one of the best agents in Jamaica, we feel can make any move for your baller right now. That are the agent we have both of them. Whether after that, you understand?
Yeah, let's see, because I still think like Top and those guys have managed him well, because I think Devante needs to work on the defensive aspect of his game. I think at the higher level, he's going to be found wanting. If you notice that generally on his side of the field, when he plays, Mount Pleasant comes under immense pressure. So he has to work on that. But I think this season they have done a lot of work with him. He had injury after injury after injury. He's coming into his own now. It's good to see him. Always a threat. And I think, like he said in the interview, well done interview, that he needs to work on his finishing and become more clinical. And he did that in the game. And it's good to see that. You understand me? Yeah.
What we can say about that still can work when we not go overseas, guys. Kaim Paris, Mr. J. Daly, and Cephas. Them go over there and them work on it. Mr. J. Daly did good for himself now, where a lot of people don't know because they don't really follow up the ball of them. You understand?
Yeah.
So all of them, the ball of them, when them go over there, they work on them craft to get better money from, isn't it?
True.
The next game now with Cavaliers and Arnett, this Cavaliers team can be dangerous. going forward. But defensively, them can get hurt a lot by Devontae Campbell and Daniel Green and Rasta. You understand? And even James, when James come on, he can get a game. Because the only problem when the only thing when we have checked by Cavaliers are the number 7 and business. If them start to run at you, it's going to be a problem.
All right, so let me tell you Arnett problem. I basically told Arnett what Cavaliers was going to do, that Union Stein was going to start, Chanel was going to start.
Thomas.
Yeah, and Adrian Reed. I basically named out the team, Arnett Gardens just changed. They took out Fabian Reed, brought in Auburn. That's
a silly.
All right, fine. They also removed the right back, Wizard, and this right back, Cunningham, was worse. Right? So there you had 2 issues right there. This plan that they had to play 4-4-2 and kick ball over there to win it against King and Ming was not going to work. They needed to play with a front 3 and let their wing back stay. Philando Wing had a poor game. I think it's one of his poorer game all season because he has been doing well. I think Xavier Gilbert must take the lion's share of his team failure to look like a cohesive unit in the game. They just did not look well. I don't think he changed up anything. He could have started Shea Smith, who has been coming on and doing well.
That's exactly what I'm going to say.
He started Kelson. He started Kelson over the other forward guy that he was having problem. And then Martin, you're down in the game. Why would you have Martin? The man play 4-4-2. I don't know why. What were you going to do? Where were you going to get the width from for the 4-4-2? How are you going to break down Cavaliers in the middle of the park when they had Cadet and Ting there in the middle and Adrian Reed in the middle of the park? You had to use this. You had to use the width. And when Gadiel Irwin come forward, you play the ball in the space behind him. Use the width. And they weren't doing that. They were trying to go down the middle for the entire game. The coach must take the lion's share of the responsibility for that.
But man is man, even where it does say is a good formation, 4-3-3 them could have used. The 3 midfield, them could have used Shepherd, Martin, and the little youth with them call name National.
No. You cannot, because here's what. You needed to have a double pivot. If you had, because what's his name? Marlon Martin is, I remember Unseen saying that this guy is a young baller. Him slow, man. Him slow on the ball, him slow off the ball.
But Shepherd and him could have played double.
Well, unless you're going to play them there, right? So what I'm saying though, Kaheem Dixon must play striker if Fabian Reed is not. And you play with 2 wingers. Remember, Arnett Garden's success a few seasons ago, under Tiga, they had Cephas and Arbord out there and Fabian Reed in the middle. That's how Arnett Garden plays. From Kwame Richardson there, Byron Earl, Chris Belly Dias, the wingers out there and the center forward. You need that. Kevin Wilson in the middle, and you have the wingers on the outside. That's what he should have done. He brought on Chase Smith, for example, and put the man in midfield.
That's silliness. By the time Chase Smith go have a dry on the wing when any defender come, he'll get the best of them. First of all, Iborn shouldn't start. You understand? And still play the young right back. Because even the right back will come in, never make a difference. Same way.
Cavaliers wiser than them, Cavaliers played with Gadiel Irwin on the left side in the first half. In the second half, they played him on the right side. So every time Arnett Gardner adjusted, Cavaliers adjusted their team. They played Chanel as a number 10. Because they were planning on catching Cavaliers and the count. There you go. Catching Arnett and the counter. Like the game was so simple. I wonder if the teams, like they watch video, like if they watch videos and they have like their stats person breaking things down.
and Cavaliers. Couple of the team they will do that. You're not going to have them do that. And when we see though, after a while in the second half, Arnett turn up one pressure on them. And Arnett still don't make use of it because man get ball in an opportunity to get pass it to a player when a better opportunity and them a try to be the hero. You understand me? But that cause everything to but as when we say anything come unpleasant to kill. You understand me?
Yeah, man. Listen, let me tell people, you have to give Tapa his props in a Balakar. I tell people what Tapa has done. And people underestimate Tapa because no, let me tell not that. What Tapa has done at Mount Pleasant, kudos to him and his coaching staff. A long time I tell people about Tapa. You know? Some people think he's not in. Let me say this. A lot of people think because he doesn't have a lot of academic qualifications, but Tapa is a very smart individual. The man is a JP. The man is a very smart. So here's what Tapa has done. He has taken what was successful in the national program, you know, and brought it to Mount Pleasant. Look at Mount Pleasant. You would not know that if nobody told you that Mount Pleasant was down to 10 players against Waterhouse, you couldn't know.
No, you couldn't.
Because of how they reshaped the team between him and Davian Ferguson. He brought on Ladiel Richie. Remember I was talking about Topi playing the diagonal balls leading up to the game. How did Devontae Campbell score the goal? Topi played the ball through to him and he turned. Those are things that they watch, they look at, and they see and make the adjustment. That is one of the benefits that Tapa has brought to Mount Pleasant. You will notice that
defenders,
they are going to play completely different against Cavaliers because Cavaliers don't want the ball. If you want to beat Cavaliers, give them the ball. Cavaliers don't want the ball. Cavaliers want you to get the ball, play it around, they sit deep, they suck you in deep, and then they just kick it long. They outnumber you because they are so fast that when they are going forward, it takes a little bit of time for all their players to get into attack. Busy have that ball by the time in plot and stuff. You see Jamara Calvin up there, Shanil Thompson up there. You see Cadet up. You see all of them up in the attack.
Yeah, that's true. And as we say, you have to get Tapa and Ferguson coaching staff a lot of props because them really do good with the players them what they get. And even some
Shanil Thompson, Thomas, sorry, not Thompson, Thomas, yeah.
A lot of the players them come home present where you can play at the Premier League whenever have no condition with themselves. They even look better now where they can go anywhere in a Conacaf or some small European country go play. You understand me? So good to see Mount Pleasant back-to-back final. And I don't think Tapa lose 8 Premier League games in their career management to Mount Pleasant. I don't think Tapa lose 8 games to Mount Pleasant in their career.
Oh, yeah, man. How much game them lose this season?
They lose more than that?
This season and last season, yeah, man. But they have a good record, man.
Yeah. So I'll make somebody else call in and also. I'm on Pleasant, I want to call him out and defend the man, you know. I think we have to correct that next year. You understand? The one where they play right back is a good defender, you know. So it's like we don't have a left back. So
you know, like the one addition I think would be good for Mount Pleasant. I think the technical ability of the youth name fill on the wing at left back.
Man.
I think he's a player that I think could really add value to their team. I think going forward, they are going to need a little bit more speed in the center back position. I think those two positions they need to address. Left back, and they need a center back that has a little bit more speed. That is why sometimes they revert to like this 3 at the back every time, just to have that extra protection. They have good goalkeepers. They have good wide players. I think they have skill enough. You see, Nathaniel James.
Yes.
Hey.
Good baller. Good baller.
Me I tell you, the man full of impact when he comes on, man.
What man is man? really need to get that 2 more centre back because sorry to say, you know, please say even if Richie did it next year, you're not gonna get enough play time again. You know, because you can see the experience you might use now, play the game. You understand? Both playing for the country and playing long enough in the league.
Yeah, and I think, like I said, the decision to start Topi, bench Richie, you need players like that. When them get bench, it's not a problem.
Yeah. And him coming at a game and he just fit right in.
Right in, there you go, Balakar.
Mount Pleasant are the good man.
Yeah, man.
I met somebody else calling.
All right, respect, man, every time.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, man, that was Balakar. Calling to kind of, you know, give me some distance between Flavor Max, big up. Flavor Max, not bunny, you know. Easy and low, Flavor Max.
Blessings.
Yes, Parish Council, welcome to the show. Good afternoon, how are you doing, sir?
Big up, good ball curve. I listen to you and, you know, everything makes sense. The week of yourself. But what I want to say still, man, in terms of this derby, this game against Man City and Tottenham, right? You see the rival between Spurs and Arsenal. Me figure that is why you are really so optimistic. Because I think this rival is so deep that the Spurs fans and even people around the club would be willing are not upset by losing this game just to affect Arsenal's ability to win the league. You know? That's how deep I think that London rivalry is, right? So that's one of the reasons why me believe so personally, you know, so optimistic because you put your faith in a rival and the best and that you put your faith in.
I mean, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I believe, I don't know about the players, but we can tell us the people around the
it's just like believing. You're hoping that Manchester United would beat, like you'd hoping that you'd hope that it's like an Arsenal fan, or like a United fan or a City fan then.
Let me give you the example. The same thing when Liverpool did to Manchester United when Gerrard claimed same slip. I met them score. So we never win the league.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Karma come by when in did to win the league, him slip again.
I don't know about those assertions, sir. But I see what you say. But so, it would be like
so much.
No man, it's simple. Yeah. It would be like Liverpool fans expecting Everton to beat a team in the Premier League so that Liverpool would win the title. That is not happening.
Everton rather lose a game then.
Hey, Everton people don't realize, you know, that the stadium that Liverpool have, you know, it was originally Everton Stadium, you know, man. That thing you got deep, you know.
Yes, man, it's very deep. And then you see your London rival, the Spurs Arsenal even bigger than the Chelsea Arsenal, you know.
Oh, Demo is agreeing with you, man. Demo said
man, the rival
Demo says when Gerrard play the back pass to Drogba to make Manu not win the win was goal then.
Yes. That is exactly what the man come deep as a centre back man and collect the ball well comfortably and just look up and see them and just pass it to him and just turn him back. You know, I forget the idea. But Karma did catch him back and him enough slip when him did win his first Premier League title. So kudos to him, so Karma work.
So talk to me now, because you're one of the persons who have been saying that if Rudolph Speed don't win the Premier League, he should be fired.
So, all right, let me get that out of the way. Man, big up to Rudolph Speed. I was not impressed with the way in which Cavaliers play, but you explained earlier that is Cavaliers' style of play. Stoke up the pressure, play it long down the channels, and them speedy players them try latch on the ball and make a quick counter attack. I prefer the way in which Arne Gyard try to play, portray themselves on the pitch, and you know try to keep the ball up on the ground and thing. That's what I prefer. But
yeah, but they didn't create no chances doing that though. You know, Cavaliers had more chances than them. It's kind of amazing.
They didn't, but man, you have a thing what them call a game-winning goal. And you see that goal with the little juvenile score, it's like from a man score a goal like that, it's like them destined for win the match.
Which one are the goal? Oh, Adrian Reed. Oh, that wonderful volley. What you think about that goal?
That is a game-winning goal.
Okay.
You understand? So when you score a goal like them, you win the match. Them goal there a match winner. That's what you say. Match winner that. So for me, see him score that goal there, I say, big up Cavaliers, big up Rudolph's people. What I wanted to mention, I don't hear a lot of people mentioning, what was this contention about the match ball that was being used in that game?
So apparently, this is what I'm hearing. There's
come up in sleep on the
no, there is no rule governing that, but there is an understanding, right? All right. What do I mean by that? So the rule, there is no clear rule written down. However, when you play like two-legged games or two-legged games, or with a quarterfinal, semifinals, one team is a home team, the next team is an away team. Generally, home teams are responsible for providing match ball. Apparently, the first leg, I don't know who provided the ball, but the first leg was Arnett's home game. The second leg was Cavaliers' home game.
Provide the ball, that was their home. Would assume Arnett.
Well, I don't know. What I think is though that the sponsors should have provided balls for these games. Nonetheless, that's water under the bridge. All right, so
no, water under the bridge. What to say? Do you believe Arnett got iron? First of all, you have the law, you have the letter of the law, and the spirit of the law.
But there's no law. That's what I'm saying to you. There's nothing written that there's nothing written.
Yes, that there was an understanding that me could say a select ball them use, the brand select.
No, for the competition. No. There's no man. There is no for the competition. If I have Umbra ball and you come and play, we can use Umbra ball. If we have Nike ball, we can use Adidas. If we have Under Armour, we can use Under Armour. There is no rule governing the brand ball. It is the size.
Why was it word mentioning and why did it cause a delay?
But I said that it was much ado about nothing, because what Xavier Gilbert said at the end, is that if those were going to be the match ball, it would have been good if we had them to warm up with. That's what he said.
With the ball, and he said warm up to.
Yeah.
Warm up with the ball. So is it that a different set of balls were provided to warm up and then at the calf time?
I don't know. What I suspect. What I suspect is that Arnett used the Adidas ball to warm up. Obviously, Cavaliers use the Nike balls to warm up. Right?
So you believe that there was any unfair advantage? He made mention of it. The fact that he mentioned it suggests to me.
Like he said that, no man. Xavier Gilbert said it. Listen, Xavier Gilbert said the ball. He said Parish Council. Xavier Gilbert said in his post-match interview that the ball had nothing to do with the game, brother.
But why? But he mentioned it, and that's what me hear it from him. Because me never know about that.
Brother, but when he mentioned it, he said he had nothing to do with the result. So all right. Here's the thing.
So why mention it then?
Because the game was delayed. Listen, all right. I'm gonna go because no matter what me say, you go hold on where you hold on with. So I'm gonna make you talk.
No, hold on no. Me I say then why was the game delayed if the ball was not a major concern? It's just confusing to me, like as if them that try to get Cavaliers to use the right and I say right ball, but the balls that were
so there
generally used.
All right. We are not denying that there was a delay. There was a delay at the start of the game that both teams would have been affected by the delay. The delay was to determine which ball to be used. Xavier Gilbert said the ball that was used had no impact on the game that was played.
So, but the delay had an impact. That is what he was trying to say.
No, he wasn't saying that.
So he just bring up something for no reason at all.
He was, boy, you see, you hear what him say. You know, hear what him say. You know, you hear the question when them ask him. They asked him, he was the first one. After the player got interviewed, Adrian Reed, he was the first person to be interviewed.
Yeah.
They asked him, what was the issue with the ball? And he
said something about disappointment. He said, I remember him saying
but you are saying
by the organizers.
So it seemed like you have selective hearing. Because at first they say, you know, hear what him say. No, you say, you hear him say. So what you hear?
I remember him saying something about him being disappointed about the manner in which they selected the match balls, and that he could have, if that was the ball that they were going to use, they should have notified them so they could have used it for prior training and also for the
because he was
I remember him saying it did not affect the game. I think he said the ball is lighter. I think he said the ball is actually lighter than what them normally use. That is what I recall. You can correct people wrong in the money's man.
I don't think that will work. Me not really get no let me see. Let me see if we can find the interview.
A semi-final game coming up, right? A big semi-final game determine if you go to final, and at the stroke of the clock or the stroke of the pen, the ball change. So all I am asking you, if you believe that he got an unfair advantage, and who get that? Arnett Garden. So, if they got an unfair disadvantage.
So the unfair disadvantage.
The court said it did not affect anything at all. So I say, why did he mention it?
All right, so hold on. So let's play. Let me play the Xavier Gilbert. Hold on.
But in the end, the moments didn't just fall for you.
No, it didn't. You know, not happy with the way we executed, but congratulations to Cavalier. I think they executed their game plan well, and they managed to get it tonight. But I'm very disappointed with the organizers or the way they start the game. It's very unfortunate, but we have been in the competition in the playoff round using a specific type of ball. And today, Cavalier came and insisted that these are the balls that they're going to use, and the organizers allowed them to use it. So I'm very disappointed with that. And if they're going to change, that means at least notify us, at least we could warm up with those balls. I'm not saying it played a part, but it might have. And for that, to allow them to use it, that's the disappointing part, you know?
Yeah, I can imagine. But onto the game, I do think that your team played really good for so much of it, and you just couldn't get that final action in the finals, man.
Yeah. Right. So you hear what he said?
Yeah.
So what do you have to say now?
Yeah, so me I say, based on what him say a while ago, you know, because as I said, the man never really asked him about that per se, you know. He brought it up. He mentioned that he was disappointed. And he mentioned that it is at the stroke of the pen. So I am saying, to me, he must say, say it will affect them, but he say it never affect them. So he must try to be political. You understand? And he said that these balls are being used right through the playoffs. So why the change of the football? It might sound like me a pick on the small things, but it sounded a bit strange to me. Like
listen, here's my thing. Here's my thing.
It was a psychological thing for Arnett Yard to show them off as best as he could.
So you believe, so what you're saying then, it is the fact that the balls were changed that caused Arnett Garden to lose the game.
Man is man. A lot of time, Melissa Clapp interview them sometime, and them man they say even a blade of grass can affect a team, you know. So there are several factors that can affect the team.
So the reason why Arnett Garden lost over the two legs is because the balls were changed in the second leg.
Not why they lost, but I believe based on what the court said, not me, I make it up, the court said that they were disadvantaged.
All right. So in the first game, in the first game, when the right balls were used, most people said that Arnett should have lost that game by 3-1. Why didn't Arnett Garden beat them then with the right balls?
Because the ball is just one factor of the game, man. It's not the ball that determines the thing in the game. It's one factor.
Hold on. All right.
It matter. I just ask if a man
so the second thing is this the only game of the entire season that that Arnett Garden would have used this type of ball? So they are not familiar. The first time man.
Yeah.
The first time these players are being exposed to this type of ball was right before the game. They have never been exposed to it. They don't train with them for the entire season. They have not played a game with them for the entire season. Is that the case?
Look, I'm not sure. The court said that them use a specific ball throughout the playoffs, and not even during the warm up they were given an opportunity. And then him said Cavaliers insisted on using this type of football.
So all right, so
Mr. Speed wasn't willing to compromise. He said because he didn't warm up with the ball, make we use the regular ball what we use to say everybody
then Cavaliers would have said. Then Cavaliers could have said. So watch this now. Because Cavaliers warmed up with Nike balls in the first game and played with the Arnett Gardens or the sponsors ball, the Adidas ball. In the game, right? They should have beat Arnett Gardens. It was flipped around now where they warmed up with the ball. And so Arnett Garden warmed up with the ball and played with the ball and never took advantage. So to me, it is much ado about nothing.
Much to do about nothing. That's why you want to hear from me. If you see it as
I don't think it's
an advantage for Cavaliers, or you see it as it's neither near.
I think the coach blundered from the first leg, and he blundered in the second leg. If Fabian Reed can come on, Fabian Reed has to start and take him off if he's injured. Because the game, you made a 27-minute change in a game before. Start him and let him get injured and come off. Don't put him on the bench. Because he's not going to come on and...
That's just my little 2 cents regarding the whole situation. You know, me always try to find something to blame Speed. I hide that dark. But me still I say, all right, never say you win fear and spirit. Then hear that interview, then I say, but wait. Look like Speed pull a fast one for Gilbert, man.
Boy, you want Speed get fire?
Watch
Parish Council. You know what is funny? You know that the penalty that Arnett Gardens gave away, the penalty that Arnett Gardens had nothing to do with the ball. You know that the goal that Adrian Reed.
Talk about that. No, if you talk about that was so soft.
The penalty was. All right. What is a soft penalty? All right, hold on. If you're in the box and I grab onto your shirt, I don't hurt you, but I hold onto your shirt, and the referee give a penalty, is that a soft penalty? Because I don't hurt you, I just hold your shirt.
On his man, by JPL standards, that was very
Here is what I'm asking you. That's an
EPL penalty.
No. Here's what I'm talking about, the JPL. Here's what I'm asking you.
Stop.
In the JPL, if a person grabs onto a person's shirt and a penalty is given, this is in the box, it's a soft penalty. So, right? That's what you're saying. So the penalty that Cavaliers got was a soft penalty.
Yeah,
no, man. So did the player foul the player?
I don't see that as a foul. And JPL standards, I don't see that as a foul.
Did the player win? Did the defender win the ball?
No, he never win the ball.
Did he touch the ball?
He never touched the ball.
Did he touch the player?
He put him on the player, so we can't touch your opponent again.
Did he touch the player?
Him put him on him.
Did him putting his hand on the player cause the player to fall?
Well, if he want to fall, he can fall. But me not believe it was so much of a contact.
Was it in the box?
Yes, it was in the box.
So a man can touch a player, cause a player to fall inside the box. Don't touch the ball, but it is not a penalty.
Of course. In several instances we see that.
Where? Give me one.
Eh?
Give me one.
Man, we can watch all the match look from this and see an instance like that. There are several instances where contact making at the box and man not get fall. And
listen, a soft penalty, I tell people this all the while, a soft penalty does not mean it's not a penalty. Call it soft. I watch the NBA and sometimes...
That is what I said. I said it was a soft penalty. And that me said
but it is a penalty. So
well, if you said I noticed, and I did not mention that penalty in a man's man. To bring up that,
Yeah, I am bringing it up because I don't think the ball had anything to do with the rash tackle of the player. So in the same way, I think the Cavaliers one was a blatant penalty. Gadiel Irving had no reason to be charging into the man's back. Penalty.
Yeah, that they look for. Yeah, that they kind of all right.
But it's the same thing. It's just side on. Anyways, big up yourself, because Parish calls it.
But as me say, it does seem as if a bone of contention. I mean, never hear nobody bring it up. It seems like it just move under the bridge. So me just mention.
If you don't want the referee, to make a decision, don't do that.
And I said the organizers them when they decide which back. I mean, I think that game supposed to delay a professional game. Supposed to delay to decide which ball a team decide to use. So we need to bring some clarity to that going into the games. You understand what I say, man? Yeah, but big up Cavaliers, big up Rudolphs.
Next time they're going to use your balls.
Best of luck to the final, because I don't want Coffee get fired come next week. That's it. Best of luck.
One thing I can tell you can't call for him get fired. If you believe that if he loses against Mount Pleasant, he should lose his job as a Cavaliers coach. Having gone to some of the finals, you can book it. Mount Pleasant beating Cavaliers.
Well, he's in
the comment section. Go and talk to him. All right, big up yourself, Parish Code, sir. Yeah. We have Simon. Simon, you're
yes.
What was the ball's issue?
No, but I just want to highlight that, this was actually a record attendance for quarterfinal and semi-final of a JPL. So it's a momentous occasion, and kudos to the organizers for that as well. The National Stadium, as you know, is a different proposition, larger stadium and so on and so forth. So we'll see, but I'm sure that Mount Pleasant will be trying to bring 20-25 buses into Kingston next Sunday. But I'm looking forward to it. Congrats to Cavalier and Mount Pleasant qualifying for the Conacaf Caribbean Cup, and the third place playoff that will take place on Sunday, Arnett Waterhouse. The winner of that will go to the CFU Club Shield. So a second bite of the cherry in a sense to qualify for Conacaf competition. So still something to play for. So, it'd be great to see the fans out. Yeah, it's an earlier game, but still 3:30 and 6 o'clock. It's a Sunday. Yeah, great to continue that sort of momentum from the quarters in terms of the vibes, the atmosphere, because, it was something that really was a pleasant and easy on the eye to see, So it was good.
Yeah, man. Once Mount Pleasant in town, Senton is around. Understand me? So that was good. But also tell the people about the tickets that are being
sure.
For the Reggae Boys game.
All right. So in the regular comments chat, I just earlier I dropped the link, but essentially, as you highlighted earlier, the ticket prices is in relation to grandstand 5,500, and in relation to bleachers 1,500. And for persons ready to pull out the calculator, that would be 35 US and 10 US essentially. And yes, the tickets are on sale. You go on jff.quapid.com, and from there you're able to purchase tickets, and of course you use your card, whether that might be Visa, Master card, or or also key card as well. So you have different mediums of different cards you can use. Whether it's 5 tickets, 10 tickets, it helps. And of course, for the diaspora as well, even if you can't be there on June 6th and you have family and friends on the island that really want to go, I'm sure they would appreciate it. So if you're able to purchase, go ahead and purchase, and family or friends you have on the island, give it to them if you know you can't be here on June 6th. So that would be my encouragement to the diaspora specifically. And for those on the island, quickly, go ahead and make your purchases and make your arrangements for June 6th. We know it's a 6:30 kickoff, so make your plans already. When you finish your 9 to 5 job, are you going to go straight to the stadium? You're going to bring your change of clothes in the car? What arrangements are people making so that you can be there at the stadium to welcome in the team when the bus arrives, when you can be there when the team warms up and blowing your vuvuzelas? Arrangements have to be made there. So that would be my encouragement to all spectators. Start the planning from now. We are 23 days away from kickoff. So ample time.
Yeah, free ticket Demo is asking if you have any tickets to give away.
I'll find out further details in relation to that. But I'm sure, with the millions that he has, he can be able to buy 100 easily. So it wouldn't be hard for Demo to purchase tickets. But yeah, in relation to the giveaways, we'll certainly find out in details. I'm sure from Stream's perspective, they've started today actually to start the town crier and also billboards, similar to what you're seeing in the JPL. So there'll be some movement today, and of course some advertisements to start rev up the excitement. So that has started essentially today. Yesterday the unveiling of the tickets, but today the starting of the advertisements with the billboards and of course the town crier as well. So, and it's something that's going to be island wide from west to east as well, because we want to see that atmosphere. Because Mannings, we haven't seen a full house for a Reggae Boys game since 2013. The only time we've seen the stadium full is whether it's Champs or Grand Gala. So we want to bring back that sort of atmosphere. And dress code, everybody wear yellow or gold, as you would say. We don't want people come to the stadium in pink or blue or red.
Yeah, don't wear your Arsenal shirt and your Manchester City shirt. Come watch Jamaica Reggae Boys. Wear your Jamaica shirt.
Exactly.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. So that is continuing being rolled out. Conrad Matheson and his team is assiduously working on that project. I'm actually going to reach out to him so that he can be able to delve more details with you moving forward on a future show.
Yeah, man. Come on, long time, come talk.
Yeah, man. It's true.
All right. Let me just answer this one, Simon, and then I'll come back to you on a couple other questions.
Sure.
True culture. Listen, I did say it and I'll say it again. The Kai Havertz penalty was soft. It is a penalty. Whether it is soft or hard, or if you want to say soft or tough, if you make contact with a player inside the 18-yard box that somehow affects them, and you don't make contact with the ball any at all, there is a possibility, right, that a penalty may be called. It may be considered soft, but if you don't want the penalty to be called, don't make the contact. Whether soft or hard, that is it. That's all I'm saying. And I do believe the Kai Havertz one was soft, but it is a penalty because a penalty was given. I think both in this game, both penalties were penalties. I think those defenders are crazy. The one for the 100 Gardens penalty, the man was not a threat to your goal. Why did you have to put a foot in? Right? The Gadiel Irwin, the man never ever control the ball. Why you barge into his back? Penalty. Simply put, Shaquille Dyer, Mount Pleasant, red card. No excuses. Yeah, that's my take on that.
Yeah, perhaps it would be good to have Carl Terrell on as well to give the perspective in relation to, even though Shaquille Dyer was trying to demonstrate, but that there's a bubble between a referee and a player. So former referee Carl Terrell could perhaps explain that as well. Even though Dyer was trying to demonstrate, he in fact was in the bubble of the referee and contact was made. So any contact would be a red card according to the rules. But yeah, and I guess a lot of people aren't aware that, in relation to the line, it's in the box if you're fouled on the line. So it's
on the line. Yeah. All right, we have Gunners Boss. Welcome to the show. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, man.
Yes, sir. How are you doing today?
Simon Preston, big up yourself.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good you. But the other day when me do the look like you look like you read the comment and you wasn't feeling good about it. What's up with that? Anyway, management, I can't believe you step on such a great conversation to interrupt about in the comment section to talk about Kai Havertz. I know we lost what Simon was saying, and I was so in tune to everything Simon was saying, trying to see how cheaply I can get some ticket for a decreased price to a few people.
All right. Hold on. We forget or you forgot?
Actually, even Simon missed it throw up him hand like why?
No, Simon is not. So we're gonna come back to Reggae Boys. What do you mean by ticket for decreased price? You want tickets cheaper than $1,500? You know $1,500? $1,500 Jamaican dollars? $1,500 Jamaican dollars, Gunners boss?
Oh, yes, yeah, that I problem with Simon, you know, $1,500, but I never tell you if a Jamaica or a US.
He did Gunners boss. He said he mentioned take out your calculators.
Even the US conversion.
5 or 10. He said 5 or 10. That's what he said. I hear it.
5 or 10 US? He never said any such thing, Gunners boss.
10 he said 10 or 15 US dollars. That's what you said, right, Simon?
No, I said 10 US dollars for bleachers and 35 for grandstand if persons are thinking US dollars.
Okay, I know I hear you.
So you're saying $100, Gunners boss? You're saying $100, that's what, 10 tickets?
But how me I go show say the people them will get the ticket? The last time I spend money for the things, the people them never get it. And people die too, so I don't know. I have to find people. I have to have people now who I can trust. And I am not gonna trust people based on
Gunners boss. Hey, all right.
Anymore.
Gunners boss. When you make those outlandish Gunners boss. When you make those very outlandish statements on a program like this, you have to categorically state that you're not speaking of management. So if you want to get the tickets, you can send. Let me finish. We can buy the tickets and we have the giveaway for the tickets right here, unless you have specific people you want to give it to. But you can buy the tickets and we give it away right on the platform on Friday.
Okay, well I'm gonna make sure.
And here's what you can do, because you can buy them online.
That was your $100 tour. No, I'm not gonna buy them. I'll send the money from you. I don't want to give them.
So here's
no one start giving out some credit or something over here to grow the platform. You know? Because if people here say freeness over here, they will run over here more. So we want to start. We want to have a once a month stress-free Friday. We have certain amount of digital and line thing, so we'll give it to some people for that Friday. It's not going to be a weekly thing, a bi-weekly stress-free Friday. You know if you have to do it with the Super Friday or how you have to do it, but we have to organize something. And we have to ask some people some tough questions in sports and then come up with some answers and then get something.
All right, so Gunners boss, what you have to do with the questions, right, is whenever you want to do that, you ask the question, right? And then we can give the people the credit. It's very easy.
Yeah, man. That is easy.
Carvel Roy Francis is saying, if we could get some cheap yellow shirts and place on each seat in grandstanding. Go ahead. Sorry.
Excuse me. Give me a minute.
You're excused. All right. Gunners boss say he wants to be excused. Right. Listen, why every time we talk, we have to include something free in it. Why we give people shirt? Man, buy a Jamaican. Why we give people buy a Jamaican shirt? If you're going to one of the inbound stores and buy, if you don't have the regular, just buy a shirt. Buy a shirt. No shirt needed to put on no seat. $3,500 can buy shirt and ticket.
And I just want to say this is the fourth World Cup qualifying campaign in a row where it's the same price for bleachers. And a third campaign in a row where it's the same price for grandstand. Think about the last 10 years, inflation and everything, and the prices are the same. You know, I don't think you can complain about that really. And this is your country, and it's an opportunity to show that level of patriotism as well. Sounds like you get a caller.
Yeah, welcome to I Am Sure Sports. Good afternoon.
Yeah, greetings. Mornings, man.
Greetings. What's going on?
Lord, bless up, bless up. Well, I give thanks in all things, you know.
Awesome.
As the primary function, responsibility of all of us, you know, give thanks for life. Yeah, man. And I say, big up your African melanated self and the great work that you've been doing, promoting and seeking for that's one thing we have in common, and even with disagree on certain areas, you know? One thing we have in common, and we want the best. You know, trust me.
Yeah, definitely.
So, with that said, we love the Premier League semi-final, although all it on the side from time, all it on the side. Our views still original, our view of the team, you know, yeah, with Keith Cunningham and Junior Groves and, you know, Ronnie Bob, them man used to play for our view on the side. So we come to Woolman, sir. So, yeah. But Arnold, Arnold.
Yeah.
Arnold, will find, say, you see, if you can outscore them, you can win them. Yeah, if you can outscore them. You know, you can't say Arnold now will score for you. You know, beat Arnold, you have to outscore Arnold.
That was back in the days.
Arnold basically play the same Arnold, you know. Even may vary in areas. But basically, as we say, Arnold is a team that will score for any other team.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you want to win, prepare if you outscore them. Yeah.
True.
No, man, but I never let go and it's somebody in the park to go watch it. Yeah, I love that support there. I big up Jamaica, that support there. Even though me wasn't part-time. Yeah, but we see it, I acknowledge it, I know the importance of it. So, now big up Jamaica for support, you know, Jamaica football, because we have to support our thing, you know. Yeah. Next thing now, we are saying, yeah, man, I'm Mount Pleasant. Yeah, we love Mount Pleasant. You know, Mount Pleasant today. Yeah. I'm Mount Pleasant, we are carrying.
Oh, you mean, man?
We admire Cavaliers still and the work where Rudolph Speed, Bill Cable Speed accomplish.
Yeah, man, him now really come on the show, you know, can vex with me, you know, because you know what I miss Mount Pleasant, you know. I'm Mount Pleasant, I say, I'm busy, Mr. Speed, one vex. Come out to your feelings, Mr. Speed. Mount Pleasant, the thing there. Topper!
This is not about feelings, man.
No, man, I trouble, man. Yeah. But yeah, man.
You know, when we can always like a team still. You know, we can
definitely.
Always, we can, we have two man and we have feature and we have said church. You know. It's a Mount Pleasant and that's what we ball on there, you know. So yeah, that's what we ball. Personally, that's what we ball on it. So Mount Pleasant we work with. Not to deny the possibility of Cavalier, because we know what Cavalier can do, you know. Yeah. So big up all of the ball and big up all of the team then we make it to the quarterfinal and the semi-final and yeah, man, big up all of the big up all of the ball of them. Trust me, we participate in the Jamaica Premier League. Yeah. Big up all the team then we get relegated because them come and get a taste of the thing. So and to be good if them can learn going forward, see, you know, get them stick thing more stable so that they can hold them place in the top league in Jamaica. Yeah, man. And we big up the promoters now for the Premier League because they're doing a great job. Trust me. Because when you can see somebody in a park full up certain way, trust me, you know say something a go on. When you see Jamaica people come out, yeah, and I support it, and more people, I'm in a reach yet.
Yes,
I'm in a reach. Now, when my feature, me, I'm a veer and me humble lion still when you get the opportunity, you know. Yeah, man, within the region. Yeah, man, so, you know, something occurred to me. I listen to the program, and I say, I'm talking about this foreign people, and I say, General, you know, me have some family in overseas, the way. You know, they would like to support the team. when I think about it, I say, right, a good way to make them support the thing when they buy the ticket for I and I.
Yeah, man, them can buy it. They can buy the ticket. They can buy the ticket online, you know. And when they get it, they send it to you.
Exactly, that's what I'm going to. So, I say, right, all right, who are we going to check now? I suppose we can get a couple of tickets because I'm sure them support the development and the better Jamaica football. So I'm sure they would, you know.
Yeah.
They say it is online.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And the ticket, them are go like a hot bread and all the grandstand one them soon done, you know. So make sure you get your own fast, you know.
Well, the only link thing of it, yeah. So I could just send them the link and then just send the ticket to me. That's the thing.
Yeah. So we're gonna put the link. We're gonna put the link in the comment section. I'm gonna ask Simon to put the link in the comment section, and you will get that link. You just send it to them, and them can buy the ticket.
Well, I support the thing, and they have family members out here. Yeah, man. I say things up because I say, forward we are going on. Forward we are going, man, you know. And every match important. So big up yourself and keep on doing your work, you know. And
every time, man.
It can only spell good, say, you know, it's your contribution that, you know. At least you can say that man is man. He came, he saw, and he did his.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah, so see the link for the ticket. Yeah. The link for the ticket is inside the comment section. So if you go there, you will see it, right? Yeah, man. All right, bless up, good, man. Bless up every time. Yes. Yeah, man. All right then, cool. All right then. Yes, Simon, you were saying, let's go back to that because you were saying, go ahead. Because Demo was trying to call, so go ahead and then I'll call back Demo.
No problem. So apart from that, there's also been conversations with like the Reggae Boys Supporters Club as well to say how they can be engaged and involved as well. Persons that, you know, when they come in, they can get a flag or there's a big flag, you know, just to make the place feel a bit more patriotic and create an atmosphere that the players can come into and feel good because the vast majority of them would not have an experience like this before.
Yeah.
Bar Andre Blake, everybody else wouldn't have seen a full stadium for football.
Okay. All right. Awesome. All right. We have Demo. Demo has been pushing this. Demo started advertising long before. You know, welcome to the show, Demo, who is flying in. Man, work extra time to buy him ticket, to book him hotel, all of those things, just because he wants to be a part of the campaign, because he has never had the experience of being in one of the World Cup campaign, and he worked additional time. Big up yourself, Demo. Welcome to the show, sir.
Yeah, man. So big up, first of all, big up Simon Preston, who is prophesying over my life, you know, giving me millions. I really appreciate it and respect it to the fullest, right? I'm going to claim those millions in Jesus' name. Second, big up everybody in the chat. There's like 124 people and only 65 likes. Please like up the video because this is really good content. And the third thing for me is I'm calling because I'm trying to win a couple tickets. Yes, I don't know how you go about winning tickets on this show.
Demo, ticket giveaways on Friday, Demo. We're not giving away the ticket today. I have to call it on Friday for win the ticket. Demo, what ticket you want? You're on every channel I try to win ticket.
Yeah, because guess what? I am on, and this is where I'm going to get into. I'm gonna like say what I have to say and make you and Simon talk about it because I'm really glad he's here, right? Like me, right now this is my 98 campaign, right? And so me, the team full up the stadium, Zine, and I was on Bali TV channel, and I was preaching about trying to get back a football culture. I really don't believe we have a football culture in Jamaica. I mean, we try to say we have one, but I believe we have a wagonist culture, Zine. And so things are fair going for Jamaica to try to get from the wagon if we start win, and if we see like something that happen. I've heard stories about 98, and it wasn't until we start see like qualification was possible that the stadium start full up. No, I don't know if it's true. I just I tell you what I hear from asking around and whatever, right? And so for me, I believe that we need to get back a football culture, especially for this campaign, where it seems so much easier for us to make the World Cup, brother. And so may I try everything. And the man mentioned the the shirt them for putting the thing here, shut him down, management, and I don't appreciate it. Like, I have been to NBA games over here. I'm gonna go Brooklyn when them deny playoffs, and every seat have on the Brooklyn white, and it have on the white and black, and it's the "We Believe" every cheer before the game. So when the opponent feeling,
no man we pay $10 US to go on a match to get no T-shirt.
You're a mess then. You're a mess. I'm going make a talk about it after my week. I'm there on my desk, right? One thing, for me, because of the football culture we may try implement in Jamaica, and it's there for schoolboy football because we have affiliation, we probably have kids playing. It's there for probably JPL because we come from the community and we're brother and family members to play, right? But I'm saying for the national team, brother, if we don't want, when we come down, we give me all of the yellow shirt, I'm going to go to stadium early, brother, and put them out myself. So when the opponents come in,
we don't need people, Demo. Yeah, the issue is not getting people. Demo, the issue is not getting people to put the shirts out. Do you realize that the consistent conversation is how broke the federation is unable to pay its bill? Where is it going to find money to buy shirts after selling people tickets for $10? Because one of the shirts in Jamaica is for $1,500.
Minimum.
A yellow T-shirt?
Minimum $1,500 Jamaican dollars. So you pay $1,500 million for the ticket, and the JFF takes the money and then give it back to you with a shirt. Oh, that makes sense.
So hold on. I am saying, I'm not saying for the fans, they just random shirts, even if I for just the bleacher section, just pull up the teams come. Like, I don't understand why we don't want a football culture, you know? Why we don't want
we want a football culture. So part of building the football culture is because you know that
Yes, when Damrick Buster come in, brother, we fair show some red stripe off of the bus, we fair shake it up like the hotel.
not the red stripe bottle, boss man, not the red stripe bottle.
This is my 98 champion boss, and as trivially as it might seem, I think that all of this plays a part, brother. We can't when time we go El Salvador and them place there, and people are making nice at the hotel and all of them something the way I get thrown off. No. But when them come our homegrown at the office,
I agree
it's
with
like
you.
A homegrown.
I agree with those things, Zima.
I don't want when I'm in the national stadium and stand up a cheer when time Bobby Reed score, a man go tell myself to sit down, you know, and don't make the noise and don't like that. Me in it, you know?
No, those things you and I agree on. What I don't agree with is that given the amount of money that Jamaican play, because Mount Pleasant used to do it, you know. When Mount Pleasant used to give away some shirts, they have stopped now, so they sell it. So if the fans, for example, if the JFF got shirts that valued at like $800, what I would suggest that they do is make the ticket prices plus the $800. So when you buy your ticket, you get a shirt. That's it. But
you know what? It just come to me. Forget the shirts. You can the kerchief at least.
But the federation have to buy it. I'm saying either way, it's going to cost them. It's coming out of the ticket prices. So what I am saying is that what fans need to do, like you, is probably find some fans, because to get yellow shirts in the States is way cheaper than Jamaica. Just put them up in one of your suitcase, come down and say, yo, me go buy 50 shirts. Hey, Jason, me go buy 20 yellow shirts, you know. Buy 20, you know. Yo, Fresh God, when you are flying, buy 20 shirt, no. TikTok, when you are flying, buy 20 shirt, no, man. Gunners Ball, buy 20 shirt, no. And bring it down, you know. And we just will give them shirt here to the bleachers. People them. There you go. That's how it have to work in our culture.
Yeah. Fine. I'm gonna finish by saying this because more Simon talk about the football culture for me, because he's been here, right? So my last thing is, bro, like, I don't know who I gonna talk to Adidas, but we need but the yellow jersey them, brother. Like, I understand. I go to Adidas from when there is no Jamaican jerseys. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do. Obviously, I have my jersey, but I got the away kit first, right? Because me that say, I go wait a little bit for when I come down, I can just wear the home kit. But then have this big old ugly one that look like a tablecloth in an Adidas store. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? I don't want that. More about my yellow jersey, brother. So no need for either have one put on for me or something, bro. And it have to have Luton Shelton in the back, because I wake it have Luton Shelton and I go on home.
So you know buy one of the yellow jersey them, you know buy one of the yellow shirt them Dima and put the Luton Shelton on it.
What? On that note,
oh, you know what, Dimo? You know what, Dimo? You know that I think Western Sports, I think I've seen the jerseys in Western Sports, you know.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I'm going to check and tell you.
I guess you can just let me know.
And what size you wear? Extra small?
Probably go extra large.
Huh? Then but an extra large in the Adidas store and you say it can't fit you?
No. I mean, it's probably a large or something. But just check if them have it, and then when I come down, me sort it. But there's just none on the Adidas website, and it's just kind of crazy to me, right? So
you check out. You know that if you go on Amazon, you can find it too.
Amazon, bro, me no wear imitation jersey. You know? Like all of my Liverpool jerseys, them come from out.
It's not imitation. Jeez and peace. Isn't people buy them and resell them, Demo? It's on Amazon. Check it out.
Me not trust Amazon, but I'll check because that just sounds.
Western
like
Sports have them for $19,500, which is $110 or somewhere there $110, $115.
Oh yeah, all right. So I guess when we reach them, we can start it.
Demo, then Demo, you feel like say if we go talk this on this right now, Demo go stay at the store until you reach down.
You have to buy a plane ticket first.
And I would want to believe that people are buying those jerseys so they can show up at the stadium, right? So yeah, I mean, more the money will come to come. Just go wear the black kit anyway. Simon, they say if wear yellow. But that's the kit I was planning to wear when I was coming, the black one. But yeah, I'll call back on Friday to try and win some jerseys.
No jersey, no. I did not tell you about any jerseys, sir.
Jersey. I mean tickets.
Okay, thank you.
And I'm more big up, sir. Speed. You need to stand on what you believe, boss. Them people here in the comment section that talk about ball. It is absolutely ridiculous. But stand on what you believe and we move.
You're saying that Speed use of special balls.
But next time and talk to me about the football culture, because I believe that we need to get there.
All right, big up. Mr. Man, I want a blue shirt. He look like I want more pleasant shirt. He over there, Demo. I don't know. You want to come on in our blue shirt, Mr. Speed? Welcome to the show. I think, but before you come on, I'm going to let Simon talk to what Dima was saying about the football, developing the football culture, Simon.
Hi, Simon. How are you?
Hey, Mr. Speed, how are you doing? Yes, Mannings, I really summed up a majority of the points. Like, I'm not sure what Dima's age is, because I was born in the 90s. Maybe Dima is a little younger than that, but you would find, like, even qualifiers for 2010, we played Bahamas and still there was 30,000 fans in the stadium. So I don't see why our opponent would determine if people would come out or not. You know what I'm saying? When it's a World Cup qualifier, people should be out, and that is what we want. And in the cup, in days and weeks, more details will be unveiled in relation to, how fans can get more involved, like you spoke about, giveaways and stuff like that, just to build a buzz and excitement. And like I said, there'll be town criers this week and billboards as well to rev that excitement as well. And of course, we get to at the JPL final on Sunday have some engagement as well and reminders and announcement as well. So that is what I would say. But if Dima has any more questions, no problem. But I'll give Mr. Speed the opportunity to speak now.
Okay. All right, Mr. Speed. I don't know. There's so much for you to talk on today. Lot of things on the airwaves about how you psyched out the man them. You understand me? Jamaica is Adidas country, then all of a sudden, bam! Nike just drop, perplex your opponent, the art of war, get into their brains, you destroy them on the field. Talk to us about the strategy, sir.
So, you say if I came with Adidas balls, you know where them would send me get it from. Don't. If I came with Adidas balls, you know where them would send me get it from. So whatever I do, there's going to be an argument. But
okay,
it's fine. It's a burden that I have to carry. But why I carrying the burden most of all is for Jamaica. You know, I'm one of the oldest person come on these shows, right? But the people ideas are so old. The new idea is that every club provide their balls when they play their own game. Period. That's it. That's how the new world operates. So the club that them support, Liverpool or Arsenal or Man City or Real Madrid, when a team come to play a home game, who provide the ball?
The home team.
Simple. I don't know why anybody's having an issue about this. So what happened for good teams, those teams that are just called, nobody use practice ball. Everybody uses same match ball for training. And that's what we do. Right? And the other team that I see when them come to matches, Mount Pleasant, all of the balls is the same brand. Now, other teams come with 2 Select, 2 Adidas, 2 all of this, which is something that we must stop. Right? Now, the organizers didn't give us any ball. So if the organizers, like in the EPL, they give every team $1 million ball and say, this is the ball that you must use in your matches. So the team train with the ball and then they come and then they play with the same balls. That's what happened in England. We all watch and love. So when we came for the first leg, whatever ball was there, we had to play with it. It's not our game. We are visitors. You know, when you go to Rome, you do what the Romans do. They come with the Adidas ball. We have to play with the Adidas ball. So now is our turn, our own game. So we come with our balls, and I expect the other team to understand. So that is football. So when we go to Conacaf League now, what they think going to happen? They think they can. So it's one or two things. Either them decide that the organizer must turn up with the ball, which not going to happen, or they have to play with the ball that the team is allowed to play with. Another thing, if you have a ball sponsor, you can, and it's your own game, you think you can play with another ball, you lose the sponsorship. So all of these modern things that is happening now, Jamaica people just want to go back. You know, them ideas are so old. Them don't get themselves upgraded with what is happening. And that is really the crux of the matter.
So Arnett Garden have no balls.
If them had asked me to give them some ball, I would have given them. Because I like them, Them are my friends. Me and them get along very, very well. So, but it's not true though. They had 2 of the same balls warming up with. So people are talking, it's not true. There was 2 balls they had, the same balls that I had, they had them down there warming up. Because I sent somebody to take them up, and I was told that no, it's theirs. And when I check off my ball, it was true. They had 2 of the same balls in their arsenal. But they had Select ball, them had Adidas ball, and them have Night ball warming up with. And so it's not true.
So that means then the league don't have a ball. The difference with the EPL is that in the EPL, they have a ball sponsor. So all the clubs use
same ball.
Yeah, on match day. But Arsenal, for example, is sponsored by Adidas. So at the Arsenal training ground, it is all Adidas ball. So whatever ball is used.
I've never been there.
No, so I'm saying that Arsenal uses Adidas in their training. So when you see the training, that's what they use. Okay. But like for that warm up for before the game, they use a sponsor ball, like all of them, which is what happened in competitions. Like you said, the organizers would give you like match day -2, right? Or match day -3. Like
match day -2 or 1, you have to give the organizer all the balls that you're going to use. So in Conacaf,
right,
I have to give them 18 balls and say, this is the 18 balls I'm using. They check them for if they are FIFA approved and the quality of the ball. Usually you have to give them brand new balls. And they will have it, they don't give it back to you, They keep it for the game the next day. So there's no issues about whatever is happening.
Yeah, I just think, like, honestly, I just think the ball issue to me had no bearings on, like, that's just me. Maybe I'm wrong. People, I don't think it had no bearings.
No, everybody like to break the rules. And then pretend it's speed breaking the rules, So let me tell you what happened. The general manager on it. All of us are nice him in a technical area. This man name is not on the match card now. But him in a technical area, I tell the man and say he not play those balls. The balls was given to the match commissioner 2 hours before the game. The referee check them off, check the pressure, check the quality, and make sure it's FIFA approved and come out to play the ball. And then all the people just come on and stop the game. Is them stop the game, Nobody else. And then the JPL, the professional football general manager, come there and I say, and gives instruction to put the Adidas ball on the pitch. And then I said, we must change. When I wrote him on WhatsApp from the Monday before the match and told him that I was going to use, just to make confirmed with him that I'm using my own balls. See, I make sure I told him, even though it's my right, I told him from the Monday, and him say, and I said, how much? And him said, carry 10. And I brought 10 match balls. Those are not the balls that I warmed up with. I warmed up with different balls. So all of that, I did everything right. I'm waiting to play the game, and everybody trying to blame me for the issues. That's how Jamaicans are. They are so old-fashioned.
All right, we're going to come back to that. Simon, do you want to answer this question online from Christopher Carroll? Blessings every time, Sir Carroll.
Yeah, so in relation to the question from Christopher Carroll, when the tickets are bought online, you will get it sent to your phone or you get a barcode. So it's not something where you pick up at the JFF. You know, once you purchase it online, you would get an email or a notification with the ticket number and a barcode as well. So no, there's no need to go to the JFF headquarters to pick up the tickets. That wouldn't be necessary. No, once you purchase it and you pay, then you'll get it straight to your phone or your laptop, whichever means.
Yeah, and then you can send it to persons. You can send it to who you want. And
Correct.
they just go there, open the link on their phone, and it is scanned and they go in.
Correct. However, for persons that might not be tech savvy, you know, things will be put in place for those that may not want to be go online. So, you know, in the coming days and weeks, more information will proceed in relation to those that may not want to go the technological route.
So Jason got his ticket already. Said he got an email with the ticket, so he has made his purchase.
Yeah, and not going on a tangent, but yeah, Mr. Manning's usually like what happened in Conacaf last year. You have the venue coordinator, you have the match coordinator, you have the match commissioner. So as Mr. Speed said, you know, those three individuals inspect, they look at it. So yes, everything and Mr. Speed has said is correct. And even earlier in the chat, Mr. Speed had made mention about 24 hours before kickoff, you know, that timeline.
Yeah. All right. So we kind of go in between both topics because I hear Mr. Speed. But as it relates to the because there has been much dialogue about what the rule is. Is there anything written in the competition rule that govern these things, or it's just a mutual understanding between the clubs that if you turn up at Mount Pleasant, whatever balls Mount Pleasant have, those are the balls that will be used. You turn up at Arnett, so if you turn up at Arnett and you're warming up with Umbro and Arnett has select balls, that is the select ball that they will use and the ball boys will have regardless of what you warm up with. And there's just a mutual. Is that how it is? Or is there a rule that says, okay, once you come up to warm up, you will be playing with select balls. So warm up with select balls. Get used to select balls before the game. All right, you're muted, Mr. Speed. So I don't know if you're talking or you probably is pinned.
So let me tell you what the problem is in Jamaica. We don't like to go to modern trends because there is what you call there's 2 meetings that is kept when Conacaf come here, and no expo. So, but on match day there's one about 10 o'clock where you have to carry your gears, you have to carry the ball have to be there, the bib, all of those things are sorted out at that meeting called an MCM meeting in the morning, right? And then there's no mistake about what is going to take place in the game. You see, Jamaicans, we not do them something there. So then this is the results of those things because we don't follow modern practice. That's the really problem we're having, you know, right? So even if you'd have that meeting in the morning, and I think it's a day before or 2 days before, a day before, you had another meeting where you sort out
a match coordination meeting, MCM, the normal card.
Everything, where the bus all go, you know, who are going to drive. We were outside for 30 minutes, you know, where they couldn't get in, you know, in the match, you know. The Cavalier team was outside for 30 minutes, you know. But nobody not talk about those things, you know, because, I mean, we are so poor at organizing and people don't even understand what it takes to run a proper match, right? And nobody don't want to go down those roads. They more just want style and profile and then make it look like, say, somebody who knows better. So when somebody like me who knows better talk about it, I'm here the problem. But we're not even close to what it takes. You think a man, a general manager could have go a Conacaf game and say, he now use them ball and he want the ball when practice with to play with? I've never heard anybody say anything stupid like that. And that is what is happening here. And because you use your name, you feel say it. So I just stand my ground and say, no, these are the right way. You play with my balls, I provide the home ball. But I did tell the organizers, as I say, from the Monday, that's 6 days before, that I was going to use my ball. And right throughout the season, every home match that I have, I use the night balls. Every single one, barring none. Even the time when I defeated Arnett 3-0 before, in my home game, it was the same ball.
Yeah, but that is the problem. Arnett, God know that ball bring bad luck.
Yeah, it's a 3-0 ball, yeah.
It is, but maybe what the league needs to look at is probably see if they can dialogue with Adidas and have like a ball sponsor.
But you see again, that is not modern football. I tell you, unless you get
having a ball sponsor.
No, you can't have a ball sponsor for the world. Yes, you can.
So
but
that way, all the teams,
make sure
for
you have
example,
enough.
that's what I'm saying. Every team get 50 of those balls at the beginning of the season, right? Which includes you need 20 match balls, 30 for training. No, you may damage them, but you have to replace them. But you're getting 50, 24. That means if you have 20, you have 28 games. So you at least have enough for the games.
Some give just 50. If they must sponsor, then probably get 200. Trust me. It's not going to make sense to get 50.
Yeah, so
you have leave back when the season finish. That's
so you give the teams that amount of ball. So you know that throughout the league, this is the amount of ball. The other thing I think is important because I think the set amount of balls need to be around the venue during games because I know teams that depending on who they're playing, they have more than enough ball. That means they speed up the game. So as soon as the ball go out, a ball boy is here to throw back on the feet. So there's no break for the team. So
what kind of dumpy story did you come up with?
No, it's not a dumpy story. So the teams.
So maybe answer first guard. First guard say, what if the case then? So go to 14 teams have match ball and training ball. First guard, professional team don't know what name training ball. I'm telling you guys, ideas are so old. Professional teams use the same ball that them play a match with to train with. That's what professional team does. Jamaica need to get there. This training ball thing, I have not looked on a training ball for the last 8 years. I don't know what name, so we don't use it, no care which team we have. Because it kicks different. The player technique will be compromised with a training ball or a old ball than with a new ball. And a very good new ball. So the ball that we use was like 3 times superior to the ball that was used in the first leg. Much better ball. And that's what we strive to do, give our players the best equipment to use all the time.
Yeah. I mean, the outcome of the game, you won over the 2 legs. Many people are talking about the penalties. I thought both of them were penalties. I thought both of them were good decisions by the official. I think the no call was also a good decision by the official. I really believe that the officials handled both games very well and must be commended. In the midst of the battle throwing incident, I think they kept their composure and stuff. I mean,
the call first, it was outside of the box. I saw the replay, the one that the people are griping about. It was outside of the box.
It was outside of the box.
It wasn't. So people are saying that, and then somebody said the referee shouldn't give the number 4 a yellow card because it sends the crowd. So I said to the person, so that means if he knows him to give him a yellow card and don't, because the referee even shows that the guy lead with his elbow, in his elbow. That's why he lead with. This mouth was burst, blood was coming out. So I was asking him, so that means Cavalier have an elbow then in the back, so we can just elbow somebody and not get a card. I mean, the people ridiculous what they are saying, if you look back on it. And if they go back and watch the match, they know that it's a fair match. The referee did nothing wrong. As a matter of fact, I thought that some of his calls, the 50-51s, a lot of them went against us, but it's fine. How I think, even if you get a call against us, our team is coached to say, listen, it could have been a correct call, defend it. And that's how we approach a game. We don't sit down and moan and groan and people are running a call general manager. The referee should have red card him or come down in the technical area and him not on the match card. I don't know why not get a red card. So these things we have to do better as an organization.
I think so. Even the whole I think even the whole battles being allowed in this, some of those things need to be managed better. I mean, the league has gone so well. Simon, it's a record crowd, close to 20,000.
Close to that vicinity, but record for a quarterfinal, which was in the 9,000 region, and in the semi-finals, yes, as well. So, I mean, it just goes to show, how the league has grown as well. The eyes that are on it as well, especially online as well. People can go on YouTube and watch games. So, a lot of eyes on the players. And
a lot of people complain though because it wasn't on YouTube.
I see it now that Sportsmax has posted, but it was on the app. It was on the app for sure. But in relation to the live streaming of the games yesterday, or rather on Sunday, Sportsmax didn't have it on YouTube. It was just the application.
Yeah. I see somebody say, man, it's early in the season. Arnett used the rules to their advantage when they decided not to travel to Mobi and play in their home game. All of a sudden, they don't know anything about rules.
And home game advantage. They don't know what a home game is supposed to do anymore. Yeah, I remember that clearly.
It's a great look as well, Mannings and Mr. C, because, 2 Jamaican clubs in Conacaf tournaments for August. So that means as well, you'd essentially have games before the start of the next JPL season as well. So very interesting dynamic as well, just for next.
Oh, yes, and I must say that Mount Pleasant is now ranked 93 in Conacaf, and Cavalier has hit the 100, is ranked 100. So again, I think is the lowest as far as I remember of any rankings in CONCACAF that a Jamaican team is ranked at 93. That's Mount Pleasant is the number 1 club in Jamaica in the CONCACAF ranking, ranked at 93. Number 3 in the Caribbean.
Okay, who is in front of them in the Caribbean?
I think
Mocha or Robin Hood?
No, it's Robin Hood. Violet
from Haiti.
Oh, Violet from Haiti. The Haitian
and they are
team.
not playing, but I think but they keep the ranking because they didn't even play the Nation League. And second is
the Dominica Republic team.
Dominica Republic,
Cibao. Yeah. Okay. All right. We have Fabi Frano from Saint Martin, man. Arnett Gardner supporter. Fabi Frano.
Yeah, make sure I put that out there.
Arnett Gardner supporter. I know you come on to challenge Mr. Speed and Simon, because.
No, I wouldn't. I have no reason to challenge Mr. Speed. He's not a referee. He's not a player.
Fabi Frano, me tell your coach. Like I told your coach. They said from last week, I never have Mr. Speed. I don't call him and talk to him. I said, Mr. Speed is going to start Chanil. He's going to start Stein.
Thomas, right?
I said that. And he said he's going to play Adrian Reed because he didn't start. I said that he's going to sit deep, catch him on the counter. Me tell him man what to do. If you beat Cavaliers, man, listen to me, Fabi Frano. A joke coach.
Yo. You see why I'm not getting a jersey, then a Cavaliers jersey.
Tell him what.
Yo, I'll go on Mr. Speed, probably get a jersey after.
No, yeah, no problem. You must say that, you problem. You don't give me that. Worse, because tell him, say, I'm Mount Pleasant, me a bring. Me sorry for him and Parish Council, because Parish Council said, if him lose one more final, him to get fired as a Cavaliers coach.
Yo, long, I tell you the truth, long me hear about the name Speed, from live in Jamaica youth. From me I grew up, I hear about the name Speed long time, but I couldn't match a face to the name. When you're young, everybody talk about Speed and Cavaliers, long time youth. You see me? And since me get older, like in this age, me actually match the face with the name. Because you see your name all the time, but me just couldn't put the name into the face. You see me? When I grew up on the garden, this man name called so often, believe you me. You see me? But it is good that you can match the face with the name. You see me? But really and truly, I just saw a few topics me I try talk about the whole battle business. Remember me I talk about this thing half a year.
Yeah.
You see me? Because when I tell you the truth, the Saturday before because I was in Jamaica for a week.
And that's why I ended up watching the first leg of the quarterfinals. Now, when I went to the stadium first to watch a netball game, and I found that people just walking in the venue with Heineken bottles. And I'm like, what is this? Like, what if a man just decides to like one of the girls them are playing netball and just lick them with a bucket? Like, how do you manage this? I say, yo, this can't make sense. This cannot make sense. Now, fast forward, now I went to watch the first leg of the quarterfinals with Arnett and thing. And I said, like, big rum quart backla walk through the venue, compare. I said, this and what this? Like, how do you manage this? This cannot be. In this day and age, you cannot be this naive and believe that people pass the stage of throwing battles. You cannot. Because the type of people we have, we're passionate, and at the same time, we are aggressive. So just like what happened, I said the organizers have to be a little bit more proactive. You cannot be this reactive that you wait until this happens before you start to act. It cannot make sense. And I think they were very much naive, and they should have done better with the whole battle. I understand your sponsors, but then get cups. Get some real heavy cups, which I know they have. And you sell the mixed drinks from where you are. At the end of the day, they still mix it. So why not you sell it to them and then keep them cup? You get what I mean? But I think they really blown up on that part, but I know they're going to make the changes.
Yeah, okay.
But concerning the game though, man, because I didn't watch the second leg of the Mount Pleasant, because myself, we had a game 6 o'clock my time, would have been 5 o'clock Jamaica time, so I couldn't watch that. I came just in time at home to watch the Arnett game. And I couldn't understand. Mind you, Arnett gave up a goal, I think, within the 10th minute. He gave up a penalty. It was a penalty, man. Clumsy, but it was a penalty. You can't argue with that. Because the defender never needed to make a tackle. Where the guy going? He was going nowhere. And you clumsily gave away a penalty. You see me? For the Cavaliers penalty that was called against him, I think it was very soft. It was one of the softest I've seen. I couldn't understand. The penalty that Dixon got.
Oh, that Dixon got?
That was one of the softest things I've seen.
No. That defender,
if I was, my opinion,
if that
you
was,
have your opinion.
No man. So if I were the coach of that defender, I would substitute him.
Hell no, Dan. Brother, it was one of the softest things.
What was the point of him barging? What was it? But exactly nothing.
The man sold it so well,
He never needed. He's an experienced defender. The player did not have the ball. The player did not trap the ball. All he had to do was to get ball side. So when the player trapped the ball, he could win it or tackle. He had no need barging into the back of the player.
Understand? I agree with you.
And I know his coach know that. I don't know who his coach is, but I figure that his coach must have been upset with him. I don't know who coach is him. But his coach, I know his coach. His coach must know football to tell him that is not supposed to happen.
All right, here's this thing. I'm going to show you a scenario. I believe if Fabian Reed was the one in that position, I would understand that the penalty was given. I'm going to tell you why. Because when a ball comes in a Fabian Reed chest, it is known to get trapped comparing to Dixon. Your brother, first of all, Dixon was never going to give out the ball again, Not saying it wasn't the referee never needed to blow. However, it was the softest thing ever done. He never chased the ball to shoot again.
All right. So you know that a soft penalty. Do you know that a soft penalty is a penalty?
A soft penalty is a penalty. Okay. Yes, I understand what you're saying. But I am saying, Mannings, that could have gone 50-50. The referee could have decided not to blow also.
Okay.
Because I just really believe that, in my eyes, it wasn't a penalty. It was given, it was soft, but it could have gone the other way, whereas he never needed to blow the whistle. Just my opinion.
Let me see if we can call the coach Irwin coach. That's his name. Because I'd love to talk to his coach to find out from his coach about that kind of defending. You know who his coach is?
Yeah, man.
Oh, it's Mr. Speed. Tell us about that play by the defender. I mean,
I need Mr. Speed's honest opinion, I need his honest opinion.
I am. So there was contact, and the referee. There is nothing in the rules that said foul have to be hard or soft. So it's really not a referee discretion. But when I spoke to very experienced referee, they said based on the nature of the game, they had to award the penalty. If it was a 0-0 game, they would not have awarded the penalty. That's what a top referee world told.
That must be Peter Prendergast. I tell them everything them and both have to give me.
No, me understand. Hey, let me say
this.
To be a thing these days in the morning. Nature of the game seems to be a thing these days.
No, let me say this. Based on how the first penalty was, the second penalty had to be given. Because both of them could have been considered soft.
I agree. Totally agree. But me really believe the first one is more of a penalty than the second one. Anyways, that pass and gone already.
Yeah.
But this is what I'm saying, yeah? Anyway, the Adrian Reed goal, brilliant goal. That not happen every day. You know, see that all the time.
Well, somebody said that that is why Mr. Speed changed the ball. Because he know that those balls have a certain dip when that's what let me find the comment. They said that Mr. Speed knowing him hard that those balls have a particular dip when they are kicked in the ear that the Ireland players were not used to. Simon has something to say. Go ahead, Simon.
I was saying Jason Guna was joking. He said he was being sarcastic.
I know that he was joking.
Well, man, I tell you what. The instinct from the youngster, Adrian, which I think he had a wonderful game. The instinct from the youngster was really good. I think he just shoot. But the keeper was not prepared. He was not even prepared, brother.
No, based on where the ball was. The keeper was a little off his line.
You can't be prepared. You can't be prepared.
No, but when I say no, Mannings, what I'm saying, you know, the distance at where the ball is coming from, I'm saying the keeper looked nothing as if he was ready to save a ball.
But you didn't expect the player to kick the shot, though. That is the problem.
That ball bend at least 7 feet, you know, when it first struck, and it looked like it was going to the near post first, and then it dipped and bent. I mean, it was really difficult. I've seen top class keeper lose those two. No, I'm serious.
No, I've seen those score on some really good keepers, and I'm not denying it was a really good goal. Not going to deny.
I didn't think he saw the shot until it was well on its way.
Excuse me, say that again?
No, I said he didn't see the shot because a one-time shot, there were some people in front of Adrian. The ball was past them before he realized the ball was coming.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what is the unfortunate thing. Because people, when I watch game, you know, I stop and watch it. Adrian Reed, so the Vino Bartlett kick out the ball. Adrian Reed won the header. This is why I'm saying that Arnett Gunn is a joke. Adrian Reed won the header, flick it on to the player. The player then takes the ball and passes it back to Adrian Reed. And nobody don't block him or stop him. That's a team issue. That have nothing to do with no goalkeeper. How if you win the header and then get the final kick?
Yeah. That reminds me of a goal.
What do you mean? I've seen those goals every day in a top league, man. What wrong with them? I've seen those goals every day in a top league.
All the time, man. Yeah, man. but man, me have a question to ask, and I hope maybe the panel can actually, especially people like Simon who have a history in his head. But in terms of the holistic play of Arnett, it was very poor. After the first game, they start to rush the game. They start to play a bunch of long back, brother. The back line of Cavaliers was well over 6 feet then. And the front line of Arnett was below that. And I'm saying to myself, why would you want to play long ball into that? Bear in mind, the balls on the ground has given Cavaliers some problems. But the ball in the air, they were so comfortable defending the balls in the air. And I'm like, why would you want to play so many long balls into your forwards who are not going to win a head against these guys? So I believe really and truly the brain of the players.
Let me tell you one of the things that we saw, and I just giving you a little hint. I say every game is not the same. The Arnett Garden backline is full of midfielders, not defenders. So in the first game, remember we pressed them high up the pitch and got the ball about 3, 4, 5 times early in the game and could have probably scored them. We should have scored, we just never scored. So our pressing game, they are afraid of it, so they prefer go long. Just that happened. So you saw what happened in the first game. We pressed them out of the pitch. We press, we win the ball most of the time.
Yeah.
And then I think they didn't want to take that risk anymore because we missed those goals, because we were not sharp enough. Remember, we just come off a 1 month rest. So,
hey, let me tell you this. Let me tell you where Gilbert get this wrong. Shavani Willis cannot play centre back.
Well, him can, but him is not a centre back.
Put him in midfield.
He can do, yeah, man, but how much mistake did he make that lead to a goal, man?
Huh? Out of position, man.
No. Wing is not a centre back. Sorry, Wing is not a defender. Wing is not a defender. Wing is not a defender. He played for Cavalier until he was 19. Wing is not a defender.
He played under 17 for Cavaliers, right?
Yeah. Man. He played under 17 and win and they beat Santos.
He was not a defender. So we know he's not a defender. He doesn't defend that well. And Wizard is not a defender. We know the Wizard is a midfielder. And the other one is really a wing back. The other
Watson
is really a wing back.
Watson
is really a wing back. So they're all playing in a position that they didn't learn their football.
I'd have tried to play near Martin because Martin too slow in midfield to play midfield. Like Arnett Gordon,
he's very slow on the ball. Then
I'm telling you, man. Man, that's what I'm telling you. They should have started Nico Shea Murray and put Martin a centre back.
The youngster. Yes, the youngster named Shepherd. Oh my God, Shepherd had the opportunity to play the ball to fill on the 4 times.
But Shepherd is a attacking midfielder, but he was made to work in defense a lot. He's really the attacking.
Coach, yeah.
But lastly, before we leave, boss, because and this is for Mr. Speed, I really believe for the teams, I'm really and truly that the football education of the players need to improve. Like seriously, the football education of players need to improve. Like their decision making is so rushed and it is not there. Now this is my question because I don't know how many persons since Gardner as a defender has gotten a contract overseas, which should tell us a lot about our defenders.
What are you talking about? You're talking overseas overseas in England.
Yeah, man. Pepe. You have any other one name?
Al Dixon played overseas.
Dixon. You have the other one now.
Linval Dixon played overseas. No, Pepe played overseas.
Yeah, all right. Well, you know,
Damian Lowe. Taylor that used to play by Harborview, Kemar Lawrence, Richard King just came back. Topi played overseas.
Claude Davis.
But they're here. They're still in the league, Manning. That is my point.
So, but you said you said since Ricardo Gardner, though.
All right. The last decade, Mannings, how many do we have in the last decade, brother?
Javian Brown, Alvas Powell.
Playing MLS then.
Oh, so you're talking in England. So, sorry, we never know MLS is not overseas. Sorry. Am I mad?
But MLS is the top.
Forget about that shows. Forget about the shows right here, brother. I'm not talking overseas. A high level matter.
So MLS is not high level
business.
MLS is ranked number 10 in the world. MLS is ranked number 10 in the world as a league.
For a Jamaican to go to MLS, for leaving from Jamaica to MLS is high level, boss. There are higher levels, but how many footballers really? Generally, you don't have a lot of football. Listen, even in England, a lot of the centre back pairings are English, John Stones still play for City, and Kyle Walker,
but they have better education though. They have better football in education.
I agree with you that football, the players. Football in education, understand. I think it is. You're right. I do agree that there needs to be better decision making under pressure. But sometimes
decision making is something that is because of your technical knowledge from a young age, and you need somebody to help bring it outside of the player. So until we have top quality coaches, it's a pipe dream. But we're working on the coaches to help bring out those decision making. There's decision making drills and all of that, that you have to. But if you notice some of the best players in the world, their decision making is not just because of football, They would have grown up hard, know how to survive, have a little bit of trickery in them, a little bit of them bond. Some people bond with some of these things in them. So it's a whole combination that gets you there. You have all of these top quality players. It's the environment you live in, where you have to survive there from your born in the morning to the night every day.
So, Carl, you think Harry Maguire is very good at his decision making as a defender?
No, I mean, when some of our coaches sit down and look at, when some of our coaches sit down, you see,
when he's in the
some of
England
our,
team,
yeah.
no, when some of our us coaches sit down and look at some team defending, we have to wonder how them get paid to play football. Now. Defending atrocious defense line, raggedy. I mean, so don't fool yourself and say it's just Jamaican alone.
But Mr. Speed, for the level that they are in, we probably can't say that because for the level that they're in, we would think that because the level they're playing, you're saying we are expecting better. For the level they are playing. For the level we are playing, I really believe that we should be much better than this. That is what I am saying.
Yeah, but there's improvement.
Season out.
No, man, there's improvement in the league, man. The whole heap of coaches come with them tactics nowadays, and not just a free-for-all anymore. And you better have your tactics decent because coaches will defeat you. So there's improvement, but it's not gone. I see it in the next 10 years. I see the next 10 years before we get here.
Yeah. I agree that there are improvements, because comparing to when I was young, like watching Arnie Garden from it was dirt. Yeah, man. Comparing to now, you could see that there are improvement in the way the coaches do it. And one of the things I believe that needs some more improvement is actually the in-game tactics could help the coaches a lot. If we can actually be at a high level, that would be good.
That we're going through with the coaches in school, in the classroom now, so them can improve on that. And there is some improvement. I mean, people that, if you notice, it's very hard to even dominate now because coaches are looking at which players doing well. I mean, Parker Blacks is the boogeyman, and we know. But I don't think this year I'm going to score a goal on us. Last year, own us because we pay him special attention. So that's all of that are tactics are what people understand about the game and who's the person going to destroy you any chance and get. So some of that is creeping in the game now, man. A lot of it is.
Bobby Freno, I'm going to take a next one here because we soon close and Marlon was trying to get in.
That's why I'm never going to come spend at least a year in Jamaica so I can come do my B license, brother, because some things I'm see you. Man,
you don't need so much. You need to just come. Because we did not 3 chances. So you don't need to come those times. 1 week, 3 weeks. So, yeah.
You gotta try, man, because we teach, man. That's the next thing. Isn't it? Because we teach kind of difficult.
No, that's why I say you don't need to spend that time. You don't need to spend that time. You do it 1 week, then you go a development period, and next week, then the next development period. So you do it over like about 4 months.
Okay.
All right. Hey, who talking? DW? Ballheads TV, bless up yourself. Marlon, let me call about Marlon. We're talking about Mount Pleasant has completed. Hey, brother, Mount Pleasant have them stats for showing. Them man have them stats. Mount Pleasant has completed the most passes in this whole playoff. And may I talk from when? May I talk from the quarterfinal stage. Up them complete the most passes.
You see when I talk about people old fashioned. So the team in the World Cup, the last 2 World Cup, complete the most passes. Spain and Germany. What happened to them?
I'm responding to this person who talk about poor Mount Pleasant for loaded team plays very direct. No, I'm responding to this person saying that the man ain't not playing no direct, brother.
No. I'm saying who cares? You know why world champion? Them never average more than 48.9% yet in a possession.
No, completed passes is different from
By the way, Morocco who come fourth. How much are their pass completion?
No worry yourself, man. No worry yourself.
Ask that question. Morocco
Sunday. What time Simon at the National Stadium? Talk to them then.
Well, the final is 6:30, but 3 o'clock is the third place game. Yeah, but it's actually Morocco, I'm not sure. They're in the 40%. I'm not sure.
All right. Let me see if we can get Marlon, because Marlon was trying to come. But I think it's a good repeat of last year. So let's see if Cavaliers can get the better of Mount Pleasant. They haven't done so this season, right? So let's see.
What did you just say?
Did they defeat Mount Pleasant this season? When? Me just try to find out.
The same orange ball.
No worry yourself. The orange ball I'm not going to use. Some blue and white one. Anyway, Marlon, Mount Pleasant man himself, what's going on? Hey man, I think your coach, come here tell us me break down the game. Me tell all what I say. Mount Pleasant I go play Topi. so them can get some passes, some diagonals. Me tell them on them that, you know. Me say, watch them out change up the midfield. Them all have Daxley. Me tell them, say them down go play. Brat, me tell them on them everything, you know. Me can't talk what go on. But we know what
tell me everything. Tell me everything now. Tell me everything.
We still let us have Anita Waterhouse in the first leg. I don't see them going through.
Yeah.
Because once Cavalier and Mopers get a 90 minutes workout and the game even up, they're coming out, and that's what happened. Because I think apart from the few blunders that the defense made in the first 15 minutes, right, which Shakwan made a spectacular save to keep us in the game. I think there was no truth for Waterhouse until after the red card.
Yeah. I think Shakwan rushes the game too much though. I think because he has this good, sometimes he has to slow it down because he ends up giving away the ball a lot when he tries to get the game restarted quickly. So that's something, yeah.
I think what he was trying to do, so he was trying to catch Waterhouse on the counter. But when you're leading the game, I think you basically need to calm it down. And we see speed. We see Vino is renowned for that.
Yeah, man, he man came out faster. He man came out faster. Are the two, when he come on for waste time, them alone by themselves in every game, waste 20 minutes. Vino Barkley and Kemar Foster. Those two goalkeepers waste the most time in the history of the JPL.
You have any record of that?
Yeah?
You have any record of that?
Yeah, the man come out on an interview and said, I'm not injured, you know. I'm just, you remember him say that?
The game, man.
He said,
I think still, it was the final that I predicted from season, the two best team throughout the season, right? So as I said, in terms of speed from what you say, same thing again. The championship will come back at St.
Definitely.
So good thing, all the two team is in the Caribbean Cup. Probably meet another final again. So just looking for Sunday. I'm not looking for the support. You know that the whole St. crowd have a roll out same way. So. But
Yeah,
the game were good still. You could insulate them still, but I think the two games overall still.
And the good thing is that the Mount Pleasant fans, unlike other fans, the Mount Pleasant fans, they got there early, like Simon said, and they stayed for most of the second game. Most of them stayed.
Yeah, but we basically know that tonight, because even when we played the last game the other day, we were from earlier. We go and watch the two games, right? And people don't understand when St. fans are traveling, you know, they're not really traveling. They're coming to watch football, right? So it's not like a person that's coming to say, Waterhouse play, we're going to watch Waterhouse. When we're going to football game, we're going to watch both games.
Yeah. Yeah. Mr. Speed, Marlon, hold on, let me ask this. Somebody's asking, question for Mr. Speed. I always thought that an important aspect of our athletes was the psychological aspect. Is there a psychologist as part of the training team?
Well, for instance, of course, when they teach you, look, management is you see, a lot of people believe that they're supposed to be coaches alone, but management is a key factor to winning teams. So all of these teams are managed properly. So yes, there's a leadership side, but there's also the management side, and all of those come in play. You have to prepare the player to have a certain setup, how they're going to approach a game, when things go bad, what they do, when things go good, what they do, when you go in front, what you do. So, of course, it is a big part of it. It's not just the whole of it, but it's a big part of it. So, you have to prepare the player holistically for win titles. It's not necessarily the best team win. It's probably the one who is prepared best on the day, and psychology management a big part of it.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Marlon, I mean, you know, on Friday we're going to talk about just the game on Sunday. I kind of know what I tell people. Let me give you one of the strategies to use against Cavaliers. Give them the ball.
Well,
give them the ball because what they do, you know, they give you the ball, they suck you in, and they are the fastest team in going forward. They are the fastest team in transition in the entire league, and they have good passers out of the back. Because King is a very good passer out of the back. Both goalkeepers can pass the ball good out of the back. Cadet is very good. Leng is very good. Gadiel Irwin is very good. So all they do, you sit deep and keep them in front of you. If you don't allow Cavaliers to run behind you, you win. Yeah. But Friday I'm going to break it down, man. I know what the strategy is to get around Mount Pleasant, and I know what the strategy is to get around Cavaliers. I know where the Cavaliers breach is. You understand me?
About this thing, I think their defense will have to be more cautious with the wingers and everything. So I think Busy going forward and Calvin have to be more defensive minded. Although we know that they basically attack with the front three, right? The midfield as a wing back, I think I can give Irvin has had a very, very good season. Very, very good season whether playing right back or left back. So we basically know Cavalier lineup already, and we know Mr. Speed game model already. Give you the ball and try to hit you on the counter.
Exactly. All right, Marlon. So you know, bless up, man. As usual. Man. Yeah, man. Respect. All right.
Bless up.
Yeah. All right, Simon. I mean, so we're coming to an end. Please, talk to us about the game again. Just remind and refresh the people. Tickets are available. The link, I had the link up earlier. So let me put it there again for those who want tickets. You can buy the tickets right now. It gets emailed to you. In fact, you can buy tickets instead of sending people money. Right, so suppose somebody says, send us some money now so we can buy some tickets and give away. You don't have to do that, right? All you have to do is you buy the tickets. You know, you buy the tickets and you send it to their phone, you know, so they can't say they didn't get it. So, for example, if you want Simon to give away tickets or management, you can go online and you can buy the tickets and then you just send the tickets to them. There's an option that says share. You share it with them and they can give it to the fans. Or you can have the tickets on your phone and then say, management, ask them this question. And if they get the question right, I will send them the tickets. So it is so easy to do. They are going like hot bread. Get your tickets. Talk to them, Simon. There is a link right there.
Yeah, well said. You've hit the nail on the head in terms of that procedure. And you're not limited whether you want to buy 5 tickets, 10 tickets. There wouldn't be a limit per se. You're not bound by that. So grandstand, 5,500. Bleachers, 1,500. So we have the prices. We know the match is June 6th. We know it's 6:30. So all the information you need is right there. So it's just to put thing in place now for you to get your personal tickets and make your personal arrangements to be at the stadium for June 6th. And please, let's be punctual, be there on time, be there when the team arrives, be there when the team is warming up, build that momentum, build that excitement, because it's the start of another journey, and it's really will help long term. 12th man, every stakeholder has a role to play. So we're looking forward to the support and wear your yellow or wear your gold, you know?
Absolutely. Yeah, man. Thank you so much, Simon. We'll never talk because there's a lot of things happening. The U20s, the senior girls, and the under 17 will be, doing some work this weekend. So probably can talk about some of that tomorrow. But always appreciate you coming on and sharing with us just what is going on. Hoping to get 876 stream on. Maybe we'll try to see if they are available for tomorrow. To have them on to kind of just spread the word and get more people. Because like I said, that let us aim for a full stadium, and if we get to 25,000, that would be awesome. Imagine seeing that. And I know it's possible because when I look at the Jamaica Invitational and Sabina Park, that's 14 fans. The fans are coming out again. So this is a good opportunity to tap into the momentum with the fans and get people out to watch the team. Want to close with this question from Duckland from Mr. Speed, and then we can just close the show out. The question is for you, Mr. Speed. If you have a vital player to your team like Fabian Reed was to Arnett, is it better to start him or take him off than to wait to put him on?
I don't think it really matter. If you start him, you're kind of running, you're kind of saying he won't finish the match, so you know you have to take him off at some point. Maybe it's not good for your tactics. But when you don't start him, okay, he could come off at 5 minutes, 10 minutes. But when you don't start him, you actually choose the points where you put him on tactically. And if he have to come off, you make sure so you have a change in reserve. So it depends on how you approach a game, because he wouldn't have been training for the whole week. So what you do? Train at 10 and then just start him in. So it depends on how you look at the game. I think the coach, was correct to make whatever decision he makes. He must know why. A lot of people just follow rules and say, me I start my best player regardless. But it don't work so, because the whole week he wouldn't have been working with the team. There would be no cohesion, his defensive duties and probably couldn't be at the start when everybody's stronger. So I don't subscribe that he must start.
Yeah. All right, there you go. All right, TikTok, I don't know what you're making reference to, but I know Simon will answer you. So on his behalf, I'll answer you. I don't know what you're referring to, but here's one thing I know. The JFF wants every platform, every single day, everywhere in the world, including Jamaica, every single moment they're on to discuss the game. So whether Simon, Mr. Speed, Mr. Chung, Demo, the fans, you, me, go and talk about it. It is publicity for a very important game. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you're talking about Simon being here or you're just talking in general, because Simon don't share any secret information. People are already buying the tickets. That is so I'm not sure what you're referring to. But it is to the JFF benefit if every platform in Jamaica talks about the game and promote it, including the JFF platform. And I must say that the JFF, they have been posting from the countdown from what, 50 games?
70.
Is it 50, 70 days to 60 days to 50? There has been a countdown going on with different posts every day. All right. Somebody saying I must ask Mr. Speed about the under 17 fiasco. There's an under 17 fiasco? I don't know. DW, be more specific. I don't know what you're talking about, because I know the under 17 played 2 games against Trinidad. They're still in selection mode, so they are not in final squad preparation mode. I know they even have a.
Let me just address the person, because I don't know. It could be 2 different things them talking about.
The under 17 competition.
Yeah, maybe it's that.
Oh, maybe. Oh, okay. Go ahead. Yeah, what's happening with the under 17 competition? Because I don't know.
But just before our under 17 team that is going to be played, just in case we're not sure which one, going to be played in 2025 is in full training. The World Cup qualifier is January. That our 2025 team. Our 2026 team is going to Malmo, so we start training 2 years early. Our 2027 team is going to Cayman, so we start training that under 17 squad 3 years early. So if it's the league you're talking about, though.
Oh, yeah, they're saying it is the league.
We only have 17 so far, starting May 25th. So that's the problem. What is really the problem is that our clubs, again, so old-fashioned, them don't see the need for enter one development league. You see where we're going all the time? The clubs, them don't see the need for enter a development league. And that is why we're so far behind. So anytime you have a club like Cavalier who enter it, and Casafa said the players can't play in a JFF league and their league, we just enter 2 teams. You see where the football going? People don't want to do the work, them just talk. Anyway, I have to leave you. Simon,
same.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Speed, respect.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep, same here as well.
Hello?
Yeah, man, Simon, respect. Every time, man. Yes. Blessings. Thanks for coming on. Yeah, man. Respect. As usual. I don't know. TikTok look like he knows you. I don't know. So I can't think.
Honestly, I don't know who he is. I guess it's talking about promotion, but I already highlighted that in relation to the billboards and other things. So it wouldn't strictly be Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. It will be other mediums as well. People have to be aware.
I know you talk about tone criers as well.
Correct, yeah, Tone Cry as well. You have billboards, radio advertisements, So yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Details in the future.
Yeah, man. All right. Blessing, Simons. Listen, man. Have a good day, man. Always a pleasure talking with you. Yeah, man.
Cool.
All right. All right. All right, my people. I gotta go. Fresh God. I think we have, oh my Lord. People, we need 7 more likes to 100. We didn't get a super sticker fine. We didn't get a super chat fine. But we need 7 more likes. 7 more likes to 100. We are gonna drop this. We're gonna drop this. Remember the big tune that we play at the beginning? Make we drop it again. Yeah, that's that. We can drop it again. We come again. But get the likes up to 100 and we'll close with this. Wagwan.
Style them like a gel, dancehall artists and reggae artists representing for who?
Reggae boys, so we say, apparently they haven't heard of it. Don't take all the ballers in the world
they
to
haven't
defeat
heard of it.
Reggae boys,
Reggae boys in the Madi, say yes.
Yes.
Style them like a gel. But there's a big up Reggae Boys fan club.
Wow.
Bobby Reed, Bowser, Damari Gray,
Kaim Dixon, Shaman Nicholas, you know the badness go. On the field.
They can't stop it from win that match. They can't. The player them nor the manager. They can't stop it from win that match. Somebody tell the coach if you left boy.
From Grand Spend to Jungle, Jamaica win. From Spanglers to Garden, Jamaica win. From town to Spanish Town, Jamaica win. The whole universe at Jamaica win.
Hey.
Probably them never heard of we.
Oh yes, Jamaica, now we run the island.
True, we play so good than the world, I love we. Some boy out a road that carry belly we. True, we play so good than the world, I love we. Some side out a road that carry belly we.
Them send a team, they go play reggae boys, you know see them end up shape like a dog.
You know Jamaica, them a kick the ball with the boots, them will let down. Yeah, when we leave a game, send another come. Whether rain or shine, so we weather up. So we do the thing, reggae boys say forever young.
We are score for the whole of them. Skill with skill, we skiller than the whole of them. Style Jamaican, reggae boys,
better than we better than the whole of them.
Jamaica, to the universe.
Better than the whole of them.
They can't stop it from win that match. They can't, the player them not the manager. They can't stop it from win that match. Somebody tell a coach if you left boy up before. Walk to stadium with it. We walk to stadium with it.
Reggae boy.
Walk to stadium with it. We walk to stadium with it. Walk to stadium with it.
I love it, man. Ah, see it? People them link up to 101. Big up yourself, people. I am Paris, man. This has been I am Sure Sports. And when it comes to this point of the show, we say we are over. And we are out of here.